and welcome to the live stream of Minecon Live 2021. Minecraft Live. I've been calling it Minecon Live all week. It's not actually called that, as it turns out. It is the replacement for Minecon that turned into its own separate live show, where they announced things like 1.19 with its not only official, like timing and all that stuff, but most importantly, the theme, and they give us usually some gameplay and some, like early hints at what's coming inside that update. It's such an exciting reveal, but this year also, there is a mob vote. Maybe you've heard of it. Maybe there's been some wars going on about what people are going to vote for, and yeah, I'm really excited. There's going to be, if you want an idea of what's happening, because right now we're just getting some Minecraft music. There's going to be a pre-show for about 35-ish minutes. Usually they show off some cool stuff from the Minecraft community, and the actual show happens at 5. So, I don't know. I like the pre-show. We'll be sitting here casually vibing over it. But just keep that in mind. If you want to skip ahead 35 minutes in this video if you're watching back later. If you're watching it live, you're stuck here with me. So how's everyone doing? You having a good morning? I'm having a good morning personally, because it's Minecraft Live Day. And yeah, any second now, we'll get the pre-show starting. It'll be good stuff. Ooh, the chat's on screen too. So yeah, we'll turn off the chat for most of the thing, but obviously for something like, probably also to turn off those whatchamacallem soon too. But for now, I enjoy, I enjoy seeing them. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Kate. If you want to get them in now, is the best time, I guess. So thank you, Kate Horton-Smith. Thank you, Ogaxi. And let's get down to this. So, everyone, can you tell me if it's too loud or too quiet for the, me versus them? Music is loud. Okay. We'll turn it down a bit. Thank you very much. Okay. Everything should be much better now. Oh yeah. Let's get some fancy graphics going on for this one. Yeah, look, they got the key and axolotls and everything.
Hello everyone, my name
They've
is
even
Mumbo,
got
and
Minecraft
welcome
YouTubers.
to the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show. I definitely could have done that better. Be honest, that was a little bit pants, wasn't it? This should definitely help the situation. A little bit of redstone lamp action, and of course a tiny
Everyone
bit of
loves
TNT,
YouTubers,
why not? And now that I'm
except
fully prepared, I
YouTubers.
want to welcome you to the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show 2021. Absolutely glorious. This first little batch of videos are all linked by the way they take the game and create a challenge for themselves
Grab yourself
and their
a drink
friends.
and a snack.
Hey everyone, my name is PathArchD, and today we're going to be playing Minecraft with not only one mice,
I need to turn this off. They're very loud, I'm sorry.
but hey, that's what makes it fun, right? Let's show everyone our role.
Thank you very much.
So our main mice, this bad boy right here, is going to be controlling where we look. So up, down, left, right. If you want to mind.
Oh no, they still make the noise even when they're oh no. I did not consider this. I did not consider the ramifications of my donation noises.
This button right here.
Shut down source when not visible.
Simple. This button right here. Move
Okay.
backwards.
I'm sorry.
Easy.
Thank you so
And
much
of
for being a
course,
member
we gotta
though.
Open over inventory. It wouldn't be Minecraft.
Okay.
We'll find
We're
an
good.
inventory. So this button right here. Voila.
Do you want the
Opens up our
captions on by
inventory.
okay,
And
then
I
we'll
could
also turn off the
say
chat
that this
so you
is
can,
actually doable.
and then I'll
This
make
is
myself a little
playable,
smaller
just
so
in
you can
case you
read
broke
those.
your
Actually, I can
keyboard
just
and
move
if
the
you have
captions,
two
right?
mices laying
That
around.
works. There we
Give
go.
this a shot at home. I actually recommend it.
Oh, maybe move it a little further to the right. This is a guy I know, by the way. I'm impressed they let him into the show.
Real quick and
Let him into
hey,
the show?
we
That seems
definitely
rude.
want to slay that
That
pig.
they, invite him to
All right.
be the second
This
person.
looks very weird, but trust me, this is way easier.
Let's move
than
those.
y'all think.
Are they not staying to the right? Am I moving them to the right and they're just not going there?
Okay.
Did I put them up there? There we go.
This is not bad. Get the sword. Easy. There we go. Now we use our
How long is
other
the stream,
mouse.
so I
You know, we
can't-
got some buttons on the side right
A
here.
couple hours or so, something like that.
Not bad.
Thank you
This
so much
feels
for the
very
memberships, by the
weird.
way.
Poor piggy. Poor
Why?
piggy.
Why do captions not? Okay, I'll just turn off captions all the way.
But there we go. As
give me a
simple
second,
as
then.
that. Give this a try
Okay.
at home. Let me know how it
No
goes.
captions. Is the
Yeah,
solution.
this was actually a blast.
I like
Hey
captions.
friends,
I guess for live
Becky
events
here.
they're not
Today
good.
we're playing more illegal Minecraft. We'll be digging straight down, but Drew, we're gonna do it with a twist. But Batu and
Hello,
Drailer made this
I'm
awesome
ibxtoycat.
mod where
I'm a big
XP
fan.
morphs us into random
So yeah, this
mods.
is all like
As always, we're
again
gonna have
community
a death counter.
creators,
Ooh,
Twitch streamers
so
in this
here's
case.
a dig down spot.
Breaking the law. You figured that out? Okay, I love orange. So I'll
I need to
start
turn that
here.
off. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Go.
I love seeing
It's
that.
going as fast as. Ooh, okay. I got,
But I
some,
can't.
got some coals and some XP. I can't wait to see what I turn into.
Too quiet still?
I know, me too.
What do you think you're gonna be? What do you think you're gonna be?
Oh,
I'll
I don't
bet-
know because we can be anything in Minecraft.
I'll bet. Oh, help me!
Oh,
Help
what
me!
am I? What
Help
am
me!
I? Oh my gosh, you're a
Help me!
hoglin.
Get me
So yeah, we get to watch
out.
YouTube videos together.
Oh
Which,
my
you know,
God.
it's better than not watching anything.
Okay.
Again, it's a community pre-show.
Oh,
So, like,
it's
they're shouting out Minecraft creators. Maybe a bit more
Get me out of this
obnoxiously edited than
Oh my
needs be.
goodness.
But,
there's
you know,
more.
like, it's a cool thing.
Why am I on fire?
It's a cool thing.
Oh,
the
I
sunshine.
prefer watching you, IBM.
Yeah, sunshine.
This is
Get
Toycat
back.
reacts to
Oh,
Minecraft
oh,
YouTubers.
Oh, I gotta go deeper.
Holy smoke. Oh,
What do
look,
I
Max.
do?
Look,
The video.
look. Look down.
What cringy.
Yeah, look.
amethyst.
Yeah,
Amethyst.
I do think there is
This
such a
is
thing
so
as
pretty.
overreaction.
Hold on.
right?
I gotta get down there because
But I think-
you have to dig 4 down.
This
Look
is
at this area. Oh
yeah,
my
look
god.
at all this amethyst.
Minecraft
There's so
cringe.
much.
Again, like it's not that it's
Okay,
cringe,
okay,
it's that
okay.
you're not
Those
the
don't
target
give us
audience.
XP, so we gotta keep
Like,
digging down because
they're not making
only
these
when our
videos of you in
XP
mind,
bar
right?
fills
That's fine.
do we get to morph. Oh
Okay,
my
there's a
gosh,
hole
look
here.
at you.
This might be enough. This might be enough.
Come on,
Hold.
Yeah, they got a lot louder. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm morphed.
Oh, you're a husk.
Oh.
We're kind of like best friends right now.
Yeah, we are best friends. Hey there, best friend.
Hey,
Yeah, this is-
best
this is
friends.
good. This is, I'm
Okay.
I'm just
enjoying this
excited
a
that I no
lot.
longer have to dig 4 blocks.
you tell
Well, I have a
from-
lot
I
more
know,
coal.
you
I'm
my
have
like
enjoyment
so
that I've
much
been
more on
expressing.
your side. I want
Yeah.
some.
Oh, yeah,
Share
take
the
some,
wealth,
take some.
man.
Yeah, for
Share
sure.
the
It's-
wealth.
It's fine, guys. It's fine.
take some.
Again,
Let's see what
we're
you
not the
become.
audience for this.
Oh, I'm about to morph.
There is a
I know,
large
one
audience
more.
for
Okay.
Minecraft videos.
Maybe.
Oh,
Some of those people like you.
you
Some of those
turtle.
people are turtles, you know?
Hello, turtle. Hey there, little buddy.
It's you know,
Oh my
if
goodness.
there's an
Oh,
opportunity to
I'm
read through
four
some
blocks now.
some
Oh,
super
are
chat
you?
things,
You're
let's
a
do it.
Yeah.
four-
So
you're
Okay,
a
we need
four
some
block.
XP. We
We'll
gotta
turn this
get out
way
of this
down.
4 block love.
Oh, there's a bunch of coal.
We'll turn this
down
massively down, and we'll say,
There is.
thank you very much, Oaxi, for 50 pounds. Jesus. Hello, Catlo. Hi, man. Say E. Here's an E for you, Kaylin Parek. Cat.io. Thank you very much for the tips. Hope everyone's having a good time. I don't know why this has lasted for so long. You know, like they've been mining here for so long. I just,
Oh, you're a stray.
you know, like you know, again, I'm enjoying this. This is my idea of a fun time. Thank you so much, Catlo. Again, we'll use this as an opportunity to go through some tips. Actually, let's have some more fun chat. You know, again, I'm not gonna. This isn't my take. Again, everyone has their own taste. It's great. What mob do you think you'll be voting for? Let's do a nice little poll here in chat.
Can you fly?
What mob do you think? Again, the actual poll is on Twitter, but I'm gonna put one in chat right here. Blair. Do. Thank you, Jack Blevins. Welcome to the Cool Cat Club.
Alright, dig
What's the last one called? Copper Golem. Ah, they died. I'm heartbroken. Okay, I think I have to turn this off again now. Oh no, they're continuing. It's fine.
Oh, you're so cute. Thank you all so much for joining us for more Minecraft. I'll see you next time. Bye.
That's fun. Ooh, Brazilian. I'm gonna have to minimize myself. There we go. See, there we go. That sounds like something. I don't even speak this guy's language, and I like him more. There we go. Yeah, that's something, right?
Todos os youtubers continuarão as construções de todos os youtubers. No final, nós vamos comparar a ideia original de construção de cada youtuber com o resultado final.
Actually, there we go. Interesting idea, right?
Para começar, como vocês podem ver, a gente tem
You know,
dois
maybe like how everyone likes Squid Game.
Então, primeiramente, vocês vão
Maybe we
ter
should all be
box
watching
de
foreign
cima,
language
vão
YouTubers.
fazer mais ou menos como vocês gostariam que fosse o resultado
mean,
final da construção de vocês.
You gotta admit, he makes a
Certas
good point.
construções,
You know, something that really
vocês
annoys me
vão
though,
dar uma
like, because this
parada
is in the
agora, é o
Minecon
seguinte,
show,
vai cada
you
no
can
seu
see the
box
blur
embaixo,
at his
vocês
face
terão
around
minuto
there.
pra
Like,
começar a
wait,
construção
like,
com
can you
tanto
see?
aqui
It's
no
like
celular,
here, but on his
quanto
camera,
adaptar
it's
para
blurred.
onde
Like, oh, there's some
você
moisture on
vai
the
parar
camera,
o watch
and it's fine. He
aqui,
didn't
no
know when he
seu
was
caso, share esse
recording,
link pro meu,
but
beleza?
it's hurting my
3,
soul.
2, 1, começou, pode
Maybe just
construir
myself.
1 minuto nessa bodega velha. Oh, minha construção ficou
Oh, you can
bacana,
see my
hein,
little
galera?
OBS window there. I'm sorry.
Mano,
I'm a
30
professional.
segundos
I know what
já.
I'm doing. Trust me.
Mano, isso aqui vai dar muito errado. Isso aqui vai dar muito errado.
But
Gente, 20 segundos.
covering chair branding.
É sério.
Oh,
20
it's the
segundos.
it's not him. He doesn't have a blur.
Vai
He's
dar muito errado, velho.
okay. You know what? I know why people do this, but I've always found that to be like, yeah, because if I was on the show and I went like this, they'd wait. No, that's not a brand. Is this a brand? There's branding on this jumper somewhere. There, yeah, they'd have to be like, we don't want to give them free advertising, which I think is like the cheesiest thing because it looks so much worse blurred. But they're not going for. See, they put the blur in a wrong place there too. It was like, if you're gonna blur, you gotta do the minimum amount of blurring possible. Like, well, you all know it's the DX Racer chair. No one's. I guess you know if you already know the brand and they're not advertising it or endorsing it. So when DX Racer comes out and are responsible for some horrific act, Minecraft can be like, we didn't help them. Trust us, guys. But like, the whole point of the show is like, whatever. You know, let's not think about it too hard. I'm just saying, it's a little silly. Do I have any branding in my shop? I'm very good at not being branded. I'm even drinking off-brand Aldi. It's a knockoff of Copperberg of some form. I've got smart water here, but I'll make sure to drink it with the label turned away. There we go. You don't know what water brand I'm drinking today. I'll make sure that you don't see any brands in this video besides Minecraft, our favorite brand. So I did a poll on YouTube. Again, we can talk over this guy because he's speaking Brazilian or Portuguese. I assume you don't speak Portuguese. If you speak Portuguese, I'm so sorry. You know, my stream is slightly. Let's use this as an opportunity to fix my. Okay, so I'm gonna. There we go. It's slightly better now. But yeah, you think they potentially they only streams with face cams cover brand names, so we would have to see the horrible graph. Yeah, right. If these were made for the pre-show, you'd figure they'd do that, wouldn't you? I think it's one of those things that people don't consider till the last minute, and someone's like, what do we do about it? And someone's like, we can blur it in post. Oh, it's not the X-ray sets, it ends with TE. Interesting. Very interesting. I like his room. It's a nice shade of blue. So yeah, I did a poll on YouTube asking which mob people will vote for. And right now, the ally's at 47%. Obviously, we don't have the entire Minecraft community inside of our ranks, but it's gonna be a close one, right? It's gonna be a close one. Thank you for the Polish Lottie, Maximilian, and thank you, Silent Harmony. Again, there are just 23 minutes till the show begins now, and in that time we watch. I think this is a cutesy concept. See, this is fun. Yeah, I think this is a really cool little thing he did in the background. His chair is Gigabyte. Do Gigabyte make chairs? You know, let's give Gigabyte a ton of free. You know, they can't tell me what to promote on my stream. Everyone buy Gigabyte chairs. I bet they're good. They're so good that Minecraft has to hide them from you. That's how good they are, you know. Who added that 1% to the glare?
Well,
Yeah, the
that was
glare.
pretty bonkers, wasn't it? I mean, that guy played Minecraft with 2 mice better than I play Minecraft with 1 mouse. But then again, I press shift with my thumb, so I guess I can't talk. Moving swiftly on, the next segment of the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show focuses on the history of Minecraft. And I've got
they're
the
using the
perfect
portal
machine
mod.
to take us there. Honestly, every time I look at this thing, it makes my head hurt. Even though I built this, and I know exactly how it works, it still hurts my brain. So let's not waste a single second, let's head on inside and crack on with the next batch of videos.
Oi, meu nome é Moncase, eu tenho 21
more
anos
foreign
e eu jogo
language.
Minecraft desde os meus 12. Eu tô pra completar 10 anos de Minecraft. Você tem noção disso? E não tem como eu dizer que eu não gosto desse jogo.
What language
Eu
is
amo
this
esse
chat?
jogo.
I'm getting
Então, eu tô aqui
Spanish
pra
as a
te contar
vibe.
o porquê que eu sou tão fascinada com Minecraft e como Minecraft influenciou absurdamente a minha carreira e a minha vida. Minecraft no começo era um jogo super
Brazilian?
simples, muito simples. Mas mesmo com essa simplicidade dele, ele ainda tinha algo que conseguia te prender a ele de uma forma absurda. E conforme o tempo foi passando e as coisas
These
foram
subtitles
mudando,
are very
eu pude ver que
useful.
Minecraft não era apenas aquilo. Ele era um mundo de infinidades e possibilidades habilidades que iam ser adicionadas conforme o tempo. Ia mais e mais e mais e mais. E é tão bonito você conseguir ver a história do Minecraft. É lindo ver o que
It's a
ele
cool
se
video,
tornou,
but
ver
these
ele mudando,
subtitles aren't
evoluindo
making any
e
sense.
aprendendo, porque a gente vai junto com ele, sempre aprendendo
This is
coisas
proper
novas,
speedrunning.
evoluindo, aprendendo mais ou menos, eu tô pra aprender umas coisas aí. Mas é incrível ver como ele liberta nossa imaginação de formas absurdas, de muitas formas diferentes e nos liberta.
Okay, there we go.
junto
I'm
com
getting
isso.
her
E a
vibe
forma que
now.
eu tenho certeza que a Minecraft mudou não só a minha vida, mas como a de milhares de outras pessoas é fascinante. E é por isso que eu continuo produzindo conteúdo com ele há mais de 6 anos. Mas é óbvio que eu, como a grande jogadora de Minecraft que sou, sei que Minecraft tem umas regras que devem ser seguidas. Já fiz muitas coisas erradas, obviamente, mas eu também tô aqui pra aprender. Já morri pra
Why
quê,
didn't they
né?
censor her chair, by the
Definitivamente
way?
nunca quebrei um diamante com uma picareta de madeira, né? Cavei pra baixo. Algumas vezes.
Why can they show...
Algumas. Dormir no Nether? Nem se fala nisso. E olha, eu tenho uma dúvida, na verdade.
so confused as to why
o
they wouldn't
Villager
allow
pode
that chair.
dormir no Nether e eu não posso dormir no Nether. E até mesmo, obviamente, quebraram a Bedrock. Eu ainda não aprendi. Eu tô tentando entender isso há alguns meses. Mas com o tempo a gente vai aprendendo e evoluindo com essas coisas, né?
Everyone don't buy DT free sports.
Não tô aprendendo.
Minecraft
Mas tudo
approves
bem,
of them.
Minecraft é assim mesmo.
And therefore I
Minecraft é
don't.
aventurar, é se explodir. Essa parte talvez não. E se divertir
Russian.
de várias e várias formas diferentes. Só que além de tudo, Minecraft é criar. Então Minecraft também é
That's
criação,
not
é
Russian.
criadores. E assim ele te permite conhecer vários universos e cenários diferentes. Onde esses criadores são capazes de construir cenários e universos para você se aventurar e se explodir de outras formas diferentes também. Eu poderia claramente dizer que Minecraft é
This is
infinito,
a
pela
cool,
quantidade de
well-edited
coisas que não
video.
só o
You
Minecraft
gotta
cria,
give
mas
it to
todo
her.
mundo cria junto com ele. E olha, eu já me aventurei muito. Graças a esses criadores. Eu já explorei muito.
She has
Então,
fun
muito
little thing in the
obrigada a cada
background
um deles,
saying 9
porque
and
tem
3
sido uma
quarters.
jornada incrível. E é muito bonito realmente você ver toda essa história do Minecraft, tudo que o Minecraft tem. E eu só quis mostrar um pouco do que eu aprendi, até mesmo que eu não aprendi com ele. Porque do passado do Minecraft a gente já conhece, né? Agora o que eu tô louca pra saber é o que o Minecraft tem pra trazer pra
All
gente.
of those shelf
Não
things in the
spoiler aí.
background are empty though, which I like.
日
Oh,
本の YouTuber のマスオです。今回は僕のマインクラ
I
フト
think I remember
ストーリーを
Matsuo.
お届け
He was one of the
していきたいと
co-hosts
思
a
います
couple years ago.
ではご覧ください。どうぞ。僕が初めてマインクラフトをプレイしたのは2013年8年前になります。当時日本ではまだ今のようにマインクラフトは浸透しておらず、どんなゲームか分からずにプレイしていたんですが、
I think I said offensively, he speaks
それ
a
でも
happy
マインクラフトのね、面
The
白
way he
さに
smiles as he
魅了されて
inflects.
どんどんプレイを
You don't have to understand it
ただ今
to be
考
like,
え
yeah,
る
he is enthusiastic.
と情けないプレイばっか
You
り
know?
だ
Look at that.
と思います。ただそんな僕でもなんとかエンダードラゴンを討伐することに成功
Temples
し
and tomes updates, says Adam.
さらに
He's
マイ
speaking
ンクラフ
French
トを
before anyone
通じ
asks.
て友達もできました。アメリカ人
Yeah, this guy's
の
definitely speaking
友達
French.
トニーと共に宇宙を目指して旅をしたり、月を目指してロケットで冒険をしたりもしました。その他にも危険なモンスターとの戦いを通じて
Your
マインクラフト
No,
の
your
奥深さをさらに知っていきました。
This is so interesting that when he plays mods, he has to
それ
play
以外
mods with
にね、
English.
建築も楽しくプレイをしたり、
You know?
このマスオの
Like
代
right
名
now
詞
it's Japanese because it's
マグマダイブ
Minecraft and Minecraft has language support. But obviously
ま
mods
さか
don't
のマ
have
グマに
language
ダイブを
support.
してしまいまして
Oh, they
これは
blurred his
日本
chair.
の方たちに楽しんでもらえたようですその
What
他に
chair brand is he
マインクラフ
using?
ト
I
は
want. I
様々な形で
also no. He blurred his own
出
chair.
て
You
ま
can
した
tell because he's done
マ
it
インクラ
well.
フト PE
Look how well
そして
blurred that
マインク
chair
ラフト
logo is.
ストーリーモード懐かしいで
He
す
knows
ね
what he's doing.
そしてマインクラフトダンジョンズさらにはそして
Why would they
なんと
blur some
スウェ
chairs?
ーデンのマインク
But
ラ
not
フト
others.
本社へも
What?
行くことができ世界のねマインク
This
ラ
is
フトの
this is the real fun.
友達も
We
で
all
き
get to decide
さらに
together
は
why they blur
マイン
some
コン
chairs,
ライ
but
ブ
they
で
don't blur others.
作品
I
を
just
させてい
I
た
don't
だくと
understand.
いう
Oh, see, I did know. I
かけがえのない
I did
素晴らしい
yeah, we go.
体験をマインクラフトを通じてできました。これからもたくさんの楽しい経験をさせていただこうと思いま
His
すので
green screening's a bit
よ
off,
ろしく
but
お
I
願
can't
い
fault
しま
him
す
because my green screening's
僕
always a
の
bit off.
マインクラフト
But his is
ストーリー
more off
ご視聴
than
いた
mine
だ
as
き
well.
本当にありがとうございました。
Así comenzó
Ooh.
Minecraft. Podías poner nada más piedra, había estos Steve por todo el mundo corriendo y brincando.
This is Spanish,
La verdad,
right? Or is this
este
Portuguese
fue el
again?
inicio de este maravilloso juego. Después continuó la versión clásica 0.30 de
Toycat
Minecraft,
Minecon Host
en la que
2022.
podíamos poner bastante tipo de bloques,
This is Spanish.
empezar
There we
a
go.
construir y a tener
Español.
creatividad. Claramente podíamos
See, I like that
activar
they're
y
using
desactivar
foreign
la
languages
lluvia
because I
con
feel
un
less
solo
bad about
botón,
talking
y
over them.
esto era bastante
Because you have to read them
interesante
anyway.
para aquellos
Look,
tiempos de
let's read it
Minecraft.
together.
Posterior a
After
ello,
that,
ya
survival
existía el
mode
modo
arrived in
supervivencia,
Minecraft.
ya podíamos
I collect wood and
recolectar
yes, we
esa
had
madera,
animals
y
for the
por
first
supuesto,
time.
ya había
I have to turn it down,
animales en el
probably.
juego. Todo empezaba a
And everything
formarse,
started to
a
look
verse
awesome
muy
and
espectacular.
spectacular.
Conforme
As
seguía
the game
avanzando el
progressed, we
juego,
could have
podíamos
this
tener esta
awesome
tercera persona que
view of
estaba
the
lateral.
character that was
Sí,
side
chicos,
view.
en estas
Yes,
versiones
guys,
era la
in those
única
versions,
manera
the
de
only way
poder
to
tener
get this
esta
Minecraft
cámara de
view,
Minecraft, y después
and
de
after
ello
that,
ya
it was
nunca
removed and
volvió a
never added
existir
again.
en el juego.
Ah.
En el año de
In
2010,
2010,
en
we
la
had the
actualización
Halloween
de
update,
Halloween, podíamos
where we had for the
obtener
first
por
time
primera
access to
vez
the
el
Nether.
acceso al Nether. Claro que sí,
Of course,
esta
this
versión
Halloween
de
update
Halloween
brought us
nos
the
trajo esta
awesome new
maravillosa nueva
dimension. See, look at
dimensión.
this. It's like he's speaking English. Arriving to beta 1.8, it began the adventure update where we could have creative mode finally to build. Also, villagers were. Wait, creative mode to build? Again, you always lose without inflections. Language is like funky, and that's what I'm proving here, I guess. I feel when we realize that people don't know all languages in English. What's crazy is how many people watch YouTube videos in languages that aren't English, right? There's a whole world of YouTube videos in, like, you know, Spanish, a whole world of YouTube videos in Portuguese. And what's funny is creators from the English world just don't know about them. Like, there's this really big I want to say he's Brazilian, but I could be getting it wrong. I'm sorry, Mr. Elrich Chipstar. There's this huge Minecraft YouTuber from Brazil. He has his own map making company. He's really famous, and everyone who has, like, any, you know, he's like the most famous guy in that community. But no one knows him otherwise. And then there's a ton of Russian Minecraft YouTubers. I've had my stuff ripped off by Russian Minecraft YouTubers before. I mean, if you live in a world without copyright, why not take advantage, right? Like, they take your thumbnails, they put their face over your face. And it's a little rough. But yeah, I'm sorry, I made that negative. I made that all about me. That's a personal fault I have. But no, yeah, there's a whole world of other YouTubers out there, and they try to use Minecraft Live to show that as a reminder that, like, this isn't just a phenomenon in your country. It's not just a phenomenon in the English-speaking world. It's a phenomenon everywhere. There is a worldwide phenomenon that we call Minecraft, and today we watch a video. In just 14 short minutes, we learn the next update to that Minecraft game. I mean, I am so curious. I've heard so many murmurings of the end update. Some from people who maybe do have access to real information, but
that made me feel
you know,
old. I remember
is
pretty
that
much
enough
all of
to
those
know for
Minecraft
sure?
updates. When I first started playing, beds had only just been introduced. I mean, can you imagine playing Minecraft without any beds? Anyway, this last section is a showcase of big community games, and I've created my own little game right here. Let's see, how good is my aim? The pressure is on. That didn't happen. Let's see if I can get this first try. There it is. Yeah, I can promise you that the community games that are about to be showcased are far, far better than whatever this is.
My name is Scott, or Smager, or dang, that's a long name.
I know
A branding
this guy.
nightmare, I know. I'm a content creator who's been making Minecraft content for over 8 years now. But my favourite thing that I've ever been part of is a small little Minecraft event that I make with Nog's crew called MC Championships. Since November in 2019,
His shelves are very
me and
cluttered.
Nog's crew have been working together to make
And we
an
can read
amazing
his
Minecraft
chair
event.
brand name.
The event sees 40 different content creators go head to head live in a variety of custom mini games, battling it out for the ultimate prize, an MCC coin. But rather than me sitting and explaining to you what MCC is,
I just
how
want to know
about I
why
show
they
you?
would.
Roll the tapes.
You know?
It started.
It's interesting stuff.
Ready up, ready up. We're gonna start.
Also, they're trying to shut. I mean, it is a cool enough event, I guess. It's interesting that they're featuring it in the
When the anxiety rises
the
for
Minecraft live stream.
seconds. This is where we get in there. It's MCC time! I'm so ready.
Yeah, it's always weird to see someone you've like it's weird when you know people in the same industry, like in a public industry, 'Cause you're like, oh yeah, those are people
Are
I
we all
know.
ready to win?
That's weird. Why they're making videos and they're putting on personalities that don't match their real life ones. And like obviously that's the name of entertainment. Like it's weird and not
armored
to.
up now. And by that I mean very.
Let's go.
But it's always like, oh,
Please low H.
it's that thing of like, don't meet your idols, but they're not your idols. Don't meet other people's idols.
Wow. More
You'll
than
lose
double
faith in
second
society.
place.
Oh,
Being a little cynical right now. I'm like a jungle right now. We have just 11 minutes and 45 seconds till the show begins,
There
everyone.
we go.
You excited?
Yeah.
Yay!
How different are you in real life
We
versus
came in
YouTube?
first by so much.
In real life, I'm not the only one in a conversation ever. You know? Like, I'm either in a conversation with someone or I'm not talking. That's probably a big difference.
I love that.
Good vibe.
Like, this one-to-many form of conversation
Cows.
isn't one that you have in real life. Like, you're talking to someone or you're not talking at all. If you're that, you know how, like, if you're the guy who, like, yells at video games to yourself, you're a strange human being. Sorry to tell you.
3D. Right. I'm ready, dude.
So,
Let's do it.
yeah, that's probably the biggest difference, right?
Go middle.
I think that's big difference for
I
every
got funny.
YouTuber.
Kill falls.
You have to create.
I got her.
We can do this.
I think over
killed
time
Pete,
you
I
notice
killed
the
Pete.
drift
I killed Perennials. Yeah, fill it in.
between yourself and
Okay, yeah.
you know, the version
There
of you that
we
you
go.
display
Fill it,
publicly.
fill it.
And then it's up to you whether you want
Yeah, we
to
won.
let the
We
drift
did
continue
it.
or whether you want to correct it.
There
And I kind of go back and forth about it.
Guys, we're smart.
Because if you let your on-screen personality merge with your real life personality, you'll start to become a weird person in real life. You know, again, being you know, like the people who are playing as those mobs. Like, oh my god, it's so exciting, we found a shield. You know, that might be a great person to be around sometimes.
No, I got knocked
But
out.
like, you know, do you want to be that, you know, over the top all the time? I mean, you might. You genuinely may want that.
Top 20, I'll take the
But not everyone does. For example.
Oh no!
Yes, and right now, by the way, Ally is at 48% in our little stream poll, and the Copper Golem is at 44%. Let's just switch to 47. 44. So yeah, again, the glare. I don't think it'll be as one-sided as it is in our chat, but I've not seen a single place online where a poll's been done where the glare has been anywhere near the most popular choice.
Nice.
That glare vote is going all to the Golem. Yeah, it's gonna be so they're running democracy this year. Again, we've done a poll. It's in the chat. Read the chat right now if you want to see the poll. They're doing a democratic system that's kind of like the French presidential election, where there's a first round. In the first round, we know one of the mobs is being eliminated. We've got a very good idea about which one. And then they're doing a second round with the two winners of that first round. And so it doesn't depend on which mob people want more out of the first two overall. It depends what those pesky glare voters want in the third round, right? You know, pesky glare voters. Who am I to say that? I love the glare. I'm voting for the glare. I mean, you'd be silly not to vote for the glare, right? I mean, how could you do that to yourself? The answer is you shouldn't. Oh god, oh god. I'm sorry. I don't know what I did there, but I didn't want to.
Alright, that's it. Final round comes down to the fifth.
This is ridiculous.
I'm very bad at doing these live streams.
Of course.
We got this. This is the most fun I've ever had in my life. Let's go, boys.
Anyway.
I got Sam now.
But
3, 2, 1.
yeah, I always have such
No.
all I want to do in life is 10 minutes, 8 minutes now, chat. If you're 10 minutes away right, if you're any more than 8 minutes away right now, that means that you're watching delayed. Hit this little live button in the bottom left, and you'll catch up with the rest of us. They announced anything yet? This is the pre-show. Don't worry, you haven't missed anything yet. You haven't missed anything, so you've missed something. And then when you miss something, it's too late, and it's already gone.
They said we couldn't do it. We did it.
But yeah, should we see if they blow any more chairs? That's what I get excited for during these shows. I'm just here to see the. Oh, his chair's not blurred. What is the consistency on this blurring chairs versus not?
Yeah,
They're blurring his chat in this case. You see that? I wonder what people said in his chat that was so bad. What?
If you enjoyed the video and want to see some of your favourite content creators battle out head to head, you can tune in to the next MCC, which is next Saturday on the 23rd.
He's got a pull of what I see
BST.
there. Oh, wait, he actually did cover the brands on that. You can see. It has little stickers. Anyway, we've got some Spanish speaking Minecraft happening here. So, by the way, I'm getting the thing ready when the vote happens. Make sure to make a Twitter account. Follow twitter.com/Minecraft. You know, that's your thing.
Todos adentro, todos adentro.
Blow your chair next time. You know, I'll just blow myself, right? You know, I am a brand. I am the ibxtoycat brand. So let's make sure we let's make sure we add a little blur. Oh, blur is an option. All I can do is add scroll, but that's not nice. Okay, so because I'm a brand, I'm gonna. This is so weird, by the way. This is how I present myself in a way of like my facial features are distinguishing and they are my personal brand. So by removing my facial features, I'm no longer promoting my brand here on this live stream. I'm sorry to anyone who was offended by seeing my facial features and learning more about me as a person. Now I am a soulless, faceless human being without expression, character. Oh, it's so weird. So yeah, we'll turn that one off, shall we? Probably a good idea. Ooh, yeah. That's strange. We got a lot of fun options here. Got a lot of. This is how I can blur myself, maybe. No. You know, I'll just go back to being invisible, and then I'll add that. Okay, no, I'm just going. I'm sorry, I tried my best. Yeah, I'll just do this for a bit. Oh, there's some screen to the right that you're not meant to be able to see. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, why is it there now? Oh, because I did this, right? Okay, here we go. That's much better. Okay. Why is it scrolling so strangely? That's a question you're gonna have to not ask. You wanna see some weird stuff, huh? Yeah, you wanna see some weird stuff. Toycat, having fun.
Thanks to my community for so many moments shared in this event.
Yeah, I mean we've got 4 minutes till the show starts. So in those 4 minutes, make sure to grab a drink. Should you want one? Make sure to grab a snack. Should you want one? This is 2 hours. Might miss the best bit.
Let's keep growing.
It's like a movie.
Community.
If a movie.
So that just about wraps things up for the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show. It is time for me to say goodbye. But coming up next is an incredible showcase of some of the amazing content that has been created in the year of 2021. I think this needs some fireworks. So hold on to your shorts and prepare yourselves for the 2021
They sent me an email asking if I wanted to be in this. But last year they did too, and they didn't put me in there, so just... Let's get excited for me anyway, though, everyone. Type in your message, being proud of me, and then just delete it and say, yeah, didn't want to be in there anyway.
哎呀，这个就是正好天王啊！没事，兄弟们，拿上我的极天大圣金箍棒，棒它就完事了，兄弟们。才花了1分钟没到，它就已经残血了，简简单单呀。
From the big blue house.
Ooh, Australia.
What happened to the big blue house?
Exciting.
What happened? Where are the rest of them? Where's the moon?
Attack. Okay, we're doing this. We're getting a little bit closer than I wanted to.
He's wearing a How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, man, my dragon is not doing good. It's hard to aim.
Disappointed.
There we go. We got him.
The branding.
Got him.
This guy doesn't even have a chair. Too.
Glad
about that.
What are you?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just right clicking everything, Colin.
They should be blurring all these individual minion faces. Kind of unnecessary.
Oh,豚ボール遊べていって。
これはい豚いいよボール遊ぼう。
お遊んでる。
かわいい。
So you can run and you can sprint and oh my god, it's so cool. Look at the jump animation. They've got all the sounds officially from Sega. This is insane. I love this. So you can.
Oh my gosh. Yo, these blazes.
That was like the first like 10 seconds of that video too.
Yo,
like there was so many better bits they could have used. But it's cool. It's cool. I'm just happy to. Do you see that? You see how I watched the thing? And then I was in the thing. This is Toycat watches Toycat now. Yeah. Your boy's famous. Your boy's famous.
최대로 한번 해볼게요.
Yeah.
너무 신기하지 않아?
Why that thing? What did I do to deserve this? No! Run away. Okay, and die.
Come on, just nuke it down.
Who is
It's
that
dead.
guy? Just some British guy.
It helps make everything look
Don't
way
worry about
brighter. It just makes everything pop. And technically speaking, you could have the ray tracing
I know this
on
girl, and
and
she's
have
got
another
a
texture.
chest
So if
blurred.
that texture that you already
see that?
have on is already kind of realistic
I wonder.
enough, and you go ahead
They
and
didn't
throw
blur the
ray
logo
tracing
over
on
here.
it,
They
it
only
would
blurred
look
the
pretty
one
dope.
there. I need to know why.
Armor, gott folk! Vi fick en Ocelot armor. Undrar vad den ger.
Why didn't they blur the Sonic in my clip?
Oj, vad är det där? A whip?
I was gonna make a joke,
Whip,
but I didn't get
picked
permission
up a
to use
whip.
it, but like I literally did. Like, I think I might have signed a contract.
Ja,
Maybe I just sent an email. Oh, it's not me anymore. This is the better part of the video. This is what they should have used from. You know what?
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
At least they're not blowing any chairs.
Isn't that awesome? Look at the light coming down from there. That is so atmospheric. I love it. See, the natural lighting mixed with the
I
warm
thought this
light
was
of the
RTX,
torches.
but it's Java.
I just love the atmosphere it makes.
Interesting.
Ooh. That has a completely different vibe.
哎，他进去了！哇，他进去了！自投罗网
You're as dead
这
as
你
a
还不死啊？
I've not heard that.
Yo!
Oh, it's
I'm
Echo.
a minion.
That's cool.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we got a minute left to go, by the way,
Sneak
everyone.
around the sides. Sneak
Vad är det här? Det är jätter!
Jättegärna.
Titta, det är jätter! Titta!
Kan du inte tämja dem då?
Han skriker!
그린 헬정! 이거 뭐야? 나 옆으로 보는 2D 같은 게임 생각했는데 이런 식으로 된다고 진행이? 오! 아, 나 때려버리게!
See, he doesn't have a chair brand to be blurred,
아,
fortunately.
게 이렇게
But if
표현이
he
돼? 아,
did,
잠깐만요.
we'd be all over that. Oh, they... have they blurred something, or is that bad camera quality, by the way? I genuinely can't tell.
やばいやばいやばいやばい火がめっちゃついてるが
Swedish is a terrifying language.
これね無理やりああ待って消えた今のうち
It
に
really is, huh?
行くしかないおこれ
Jeffrey Smith became a rich cat. Oh, no way. Oh, he's already... Okay, you know, Jeffrey Smith.
This is a pool
Welcome to the
table.
Rich Cat
My
Club. Oh
design
my
of
god.
a pool table here.
That is
We've got
incredible.
our
And also thank you for the
little
$10
holes with the
Spud
balls
Sprout.
for
You're
falling to.
famous.
We've got a ball
Thank
here.
you. I am in fact famous.
Oh,
Does he say
oh, I think
We can now confirm.
Oh no 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 no
See, I know this guy as well.
Help!
Oh,
He
I
doesn't have a
got
face
it.
though, so it's less
Don't
impressive.
No!
This is just another guy that's yelling at
my
Minecraft.
god!
It's happening now. We're here. The moment has arrived, chat. The moment has arrived. Make sure this is up. Fantasy violence. All cast and crew. It's good to know. I was worried they'd all get COVID, but now that they've said they won't get COVID and that face coverings are worn except on camera, everything feels good. You know, I felt. You know, here's a really interesting thing. Like, should they wear face masks on set? And the obvious answer is like no, because it's like better not to. And I think that's such an interesting like human whatever. You know what? Let's not talk about it. Let's rather than talking about COVID, let's talk about grass blocks. They're everywhere. Even trees. It's happening now, chat. Minecon Live, Minecraft Live, 2021. They put so much effort into these animations, and it's sad because they're just like a transition. But it is pretty. How's the audio balance?
Hello and welcome to
happening.
Minecraft Live 2021.
There's Agnes.
I'm your host and chief storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters. We have an exciting show for you today, filled with all things Minecraft. You'll vote a new mob into the game, hear what's happening in Minecraft Dungeons, learn how to design and play with your own Minecraft mob, find out the next Minecraft update, and much, much more. Seriously though, we have a packed show for you. The best part is that you get to hear everything directly from the cool humans making it, and they will give you the inside knowledge that no one outside of Mojang Studios knows, our best kept secrets, until we tell you all of them today. So let's do it.
This is a really cool set, right? Like, I want to be on this set. Okay, they're diving straight into it. They've got Henrik and they've got
Our
Lady
social
Agnes.
team will be tweeting throughout the show and want to know what you think about everything we announce. Hang out with us here and also there. Last year, we announced quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update. We've seen all the incredible things you've done with Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and can't wait to see what you do with Part 2. Agnes and Henrik are here to give us a peek into the surprising development process for Caves and Cliffs Part 2. Hi Agnes, hi Henrik.
Hello.
Agnes, how are you feeling?
I'm super happy to be here. I'm excited, very excited.
So excited. And Henrik, it's your first time on the Minecraft live stage.
It is. It's not your first time though, right?
It is not my first time. You two are gonna tell us about Caves and I think is the most amazing is how involved and how essential the community was to making it.
Yes, yeah, this update changes basically everything about the world generation in the game. So we've added like massive mountains, massive caves, and it's been really hard to kind of balance that because we want to add all this new cool stuff, but when people are playing the game, we also want them to be able to encounter like the old familiar stuff. So this balancing act is really hard. So as designers and developers, when we test the stuff we built, how do we know if it's any good? Right? How do we know if it's better?
There is one amount
So we've needed a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten it. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been playtesting and giving us feedback. And it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us to build this great game.
That's amazing. And you have an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time giving notes.
Yeah. For example, a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing like across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots and offered some opinions on that and some feedback. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time to do. It's research that the users are doing for us, and we get a lot of this stuff, and it just saves time, and that's time that we can use, of course, to make the game better.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, it truly is. And I mean, this is like the biggest update we ever done, and we couldn't have done it without the community.
Oh, that's incredible. And I know you were kind of nervous when you decided to split the update and tell everyone about that.
Yes, I mean it's a very big decision, and we took it together as a team. But yes, when it was time to announce it, it was quite scary. But we thought the best thing is just to be transparent, because as we know, Minecraft is crafted together with the community, and then it's good if we just are as honest as we possibly can. And then when we did announce it, everyone was just so caring and understanding, and it shows we have the most beautiful community. So yeah, thank you.
We absolutely do.
And it was so nice as a team to be able to not rush it, since this change is so big, to be able to do it properly and take the time and really do it well. So we're super thankful that we got so strong support for it.
That's awesome. And I mean, sometimes during the development process, things change and you decide you want things to be bigger and better, which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Yeah, we do. So we have been working quite a lot on the Deep Dark, the Warden, and the Skulk Sensor. And we're so excited about this, and we know everyone is.
Wait for this.
And so it got a bit bigger because we really want to do this right and do it with super high quality. But that's also the reason to that we moved it to the next update instead.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show, right?
So we're going to show both some new things from the Deep Dark
Delayed to
and some
1.19, everyone.
So that's exciting.
So we'll move the Deep Dark feature set into the next update, which will be after Caves and Cliffs Part 2. And we're going to look at that later in the show. You're going to get to see some really cool stuff from Brandon.
Man.
Now, Henrik and Agnes, you two are working with an awesome team of developers. And this was quite a technical challenge. So we have an inside look at sort of a lot that went into Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Yep, let's watch it.
That was a sneaky way to slide that in.
The best part of my
it's
job,
good.
I
Trust
think
us.
it's just creating a game. I want to make people happy. In the new update, I've been primarily focusing on creating the mountains and also putting everything together in the new generation of the world.
Caves
so
and
that's the
Cliffs
caves and the mountains and everything in between. When I started this project about a year ago, I knew almost nothing about world generation, and I learned so much. And it's really been a team effort, Java and Bedrock together.
That's a nutty big
update,
announcement.
My role is to bring to life the cave part, and together with our colleague who work on the mountains, we present to you the cliffs and the caves update. One of the inspirations for the caves is the Sondong's cave systems in Vietnam, because that was one of the largest cave systems in the world. And I feel so proud of it because I came from Vietnam, and we get to used these cave systems in my country and put it into the game. So I felt so proud whenever we think about the caves.
My job is to find what works slow in Minecraft and try to optimize it. The new update changes how the world looks a lot, and it also affects performance quite a lot. The best part about my job is just finding something which can give a big benefit, and then just seeing how FPS improves or how frame time graph looks much better after the change.
I would say the coolest part about my job is all of the wonderful colleagues that I get to work with. They really inspire me, teach me, and motivate me to be a better version of myself every day.
We put in a lot of time and effort into this update, and I hope that it will inspire and excite our community.
It feels like it's a whole new game.
What a great team you have.
The best.
Sorry if I'm still quiet. I think I have to yell for you to hear me.
It's been so beautiful to see how everyone collaborated, like all the different roles, like Bedrock developers, Java developers, designers, artists, sound, and so on. Yeah, it's been so good.
It feels like when you get a diverse group of people together in a room like that, even if it's a digital room, I guess, then and all focused on one thing like this, it feels like there's no problem you can't solve. Plus, it's fun.
That's amazing. And then you add our community. They're doing bug tracking. They're just everywhere giving us notes and feedback and telling us what's working. So you add that to an amazing team, and it's really incredible.
We really want actually to highlight everyone that helps us with the public bug tracker we have. So many players report bugs, and then we also have the moderators and helpers, and they help us so much with categorizing, finding duplicates, asking for additional information, and it's extraordinarily helpful.
We have a really amazing community. Now, you two have been, and actually the whole team has been just kind of sharing images and seeds as you're finding things, and you put together some really awesome worlds for us to look at.
Indeed.
Someone says that Agnes looks like she's always, like, you know, on the brink of, like, an anxiety attack or something. I'm sure she is, like, my vibe is, yeah, she's probably incredibly anxious to be, you know, doing this. But that's what makes it so endearing, right? Like, she's nervous, but she shares the thing that she's very nervous about anyway, you know? Like, she's having a hard time, but she's very, like, you know, like, that cross between nerves and enthusiasm is, like, what you find endearing. If she was super confident, you know, it'd be cute, but it wouldn't be in the same way, right? Maybe I'm thinking about this one too much. Let's just go back to enjoying the caves and cliffs, shall we? Passionate anxiousness. Yeah, exactly.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, what's interesting about this is when you look at that video, like initially the plan was just big mountains and natural looking cool mountains and caves, but as we started working on it, the scope kind of grew because we realized that we need to change all the terrain to make this all fit together. But once we started seeing that work, and it was so fun to see how the team started realizing that we're really onto something. This is going to be great. And seeing that inspiration spread, and then also spread out to our community through the snapshots has been really fun.
Yeah, and we have been playtesting a lot, and we couldn't stop playtesting.
We get distracted
We just
all the
found
time.
so many cool places, and I feel so inspiring, and that's what we want to do with Minecraft. We want to inspire everyone to play Minecraft in their own way, and like we really feel that this new world generation is inspired to like going on adventure, building, telling stories. So it's very exciting.
That's amazing. And I mean, so you make all these changes, but then obviously we have so many players who've been playing for so long. I mean, the two of you have worlds that are like 10 years old. And I just love the approach you took to keeping everything really safe for players who have existing worlds.
Yes, it's very important for us to be respectful to players' worlds. And like Minecraft should be a game you can trust, because if you know that it works and it will work for many, many years, then you can spend like all this love and time on your Minecraft world. So in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have actually done two things mainly to make sure that everything works well. And the first thing is blending. So as you can see in the picture here, to the left, we don't have blending. So then when you update your old world to the new world generation, it would just be like an ugly edge. But now with blending, it's actually all smooth and pretty.
That's
So
beautiful.
this is 1.18 they're talking about right now, by the way.
And Henrik, I know the other part you want to show us with your own world.
Yeah, so what happens if you open your old world with a new version of Minecraft? And I took a look at what happens in my old world, which I've had for like 10 years, playing with friends and family. And let's take a look. So there it is, all the old stuff we built 10 years ago. But that's what happens when you open the world in 1.18. So it basically generates new caves beneath the old areas. And the idea is to create the illusion that was there the whole time. We just we just didn't go there until now. And wow, look what I found.
Yeah. Don't look, Henrik. There's so many spoilers there under your world. So many cool things.
I was squinting, okay?
Okay, good. That's like the first thing I'm gonna do when I update is just like digging straight down. Well, not straight down actually, but I'm gonna see what's under my base.
That's so cool. I just love that it adds so much to the existing worlds that our players have. And so you're keeping them safe and adding a lot to it.
And that's also an important thing. We don't want to force players to have to pick between just the new or just the old. So we want them to be able to experience both things in the same world.
That's amazing. Throughout the show, we're going to have creator questions, and you two get to have the first one.
All right.
Will Java and Bedrock get part 2 at the same time?
Yes, the plan is to release this on Java and Bedrock at the same time, and also to ship it with what we call seed parity. And that's, what does that mean? So seed is this name for the magic number that is used to determine how your whole world looks like. So every world is unique, and that's driven by the seed. And when you create a new world, it gets a randomly generated seed. But if you dig that seed up, if you really like what you see, you're like, wow, this world is wonderful, I want to share it with my friends. You can dig up that number and share it with others. And then if they open a new world with that seed, they'll see the same thing.
See, he's a good communicator.
But what's new for this update is that that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's amazing.
So if you create a world in Java and you think it's beautiful, you want to share with others, anyone who opens a world with that seed, regardless of which edition they're playing, will see essentially almost exactly the same thing.
Yeah, it's almost identical.
Exact. Look at the vines on the Java that aren't there on Bedrock.
You find a super cool location and you share it, like, look at this world I found.
Look at the gravel.
And before, you couldn't do that with players on the other edition, but now everyone can just share cool places together, and I think that's really nice.
It's really amazing. I mean, when you find these amazing, epic things in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, you obviously want to be able to share them, so seed parity is huge. I think everyone's going to be so excited about it.
So we're not 100% there yet, but close. It's very similar. Details will be different. But
seed almost parity.
Seed almost parity. That's it.
That's what we're going to call it.
So I know everyone is anxiously.
I'm sorry for not blurring my chat while I
waiting
was
for
gone.
this update.
Apologies.
When do we get it?
So it's actually almost done. So we're going to release it in a month or two.
Oh,
that is amazing.
Damn it. I was excited for a day.
Thank you so much, Agnes and Henrik.
A month or two? Of course.
Caves and Cliffs Part 2
That's how long
will be coming
2020
to a
has.
screen near
21
you
has.
in 1 to 2 months. And speaking of screens, soon there will be another place to play Minecraft. On November 2nd, Minecraft comes to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
That was a very forced smile, right?
It's a game all about togetherness and teamwork. Let's take a look at some of Minecraft's most terrific teams. Zombies and the Drowned. Maybe not the best example. Let's try another. Cobblestone and Mossy Cobblestone. A relationship that's truly rock solid. Oh dear. How about Steve and Creeper? Okay, maybe not Steve and Creeper. Not them. Not them either. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. You realize this is going out live, right? If we don't find a great example of Minecraft togetherness soon... What's that, Goat? You've got the best example of togetherness yet. Okay. This better be good. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for... No, that's not right. Absolutely not. That's the ticket. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition are coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
How does that even work? How do
we
you play
debated which
Java?
edition to add to the service and decided why not add both. That means Game Pass for PC
That actually
will
is
be
really
the only
cool.
way to get Bedrock and Java in one place. Convenient. Perhaps a little too convenient. In any case, starting in November, you can play the original Blockbuster, its cross-play supporting cousin, and a cartload of other games with Game Pass for PC. Excellent point, Goat. Game Pass does have PC games. And personally, I can't wait to play those PC games with my 2 best friends. Ah, the sweet smell of togetherness.
I don't know why I like the idea of Minecraft blocks talking to each other so much. But that was very inspiring. Yeah, how they would make Java. Oh, here we go. This is vote stuff. Minecraft
Hello, Minecrafters of the world. I'm Vubui, and I'm back yet again to help guide you through this year's incredibly important and potentially life-altering vote. Remember the Phantom? For an amazing mob that will be added to Minecraft. For those of you who haven't been a part of Minecraft Live before, here's how it works. Our developers came up with 3 different mobs that they think could potentially be a great addition to Minecraft for a variety of reasons. But you, the community of Minecraft players around the world, get to decide which one gets further developed and brought into the game in a future update, and which ones will live on only in our hearts as what could have been. Like you, little baby. I'll never forget you.
Everyone loves the Moo Bloom.
No one
voted
Moving
for
on.
him, but
The actual winner of last year's intense mob vote was none other than the Glow Squid. If you haven't run into these majestic creatures swimming around under the stars on a clear night, you are really missing out. But that was last year and this is now. So here's what you need to do. We have 3 mobs for you to choose from.
Everyone
There
vote
will
for
be
the piss
2
cow.
rounds of voting.
Piss cow,
The first
piss
round,
cow.
of course, will include all 3 mobs, but one will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just one winner in the end. As in previous years, the vote will happen on Twitter. So if you don't already have an account, you'll need to quickly make one. And if you do have an account, make sure you're logged in. Then when I tell you it's time to vote, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and check out the live voting poll with all 3 mob
oh
options.
god, I broke something.
Pick the one you want to see added to Minecraft and click to cast your vote. That's it. It's like super easy. Well, the clicking part is easy. The choosing part, considerably more difficult. Now that you know what to do, let's go over your options. And who better to talk about our 3 potential new mobs than someone who is tiny in size, but never in heart, the one, the only, Tiny Jens. Hey, Tiny Jens. So, can you help by telling our... Oh.
What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll come up to the surface.
Okay. We'll just wait.
You want to go over here, by the way. Twitter.com/Minecraft.
Can you hear me now?
What?
That's where the polls go.
I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
Ooh. A little testy.
Just phew.
Oh, Tiny Jens, you made it. Can you tell our viewers all about this year's mobs?
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I have to go all the way back down there.
Oh, sorry about that.
But don't worry, don't worry. I know someone who can fill in for me.
Great. Thanks. Oh, okay. Bye, Tiny Jens.
I thought he wasn't going to show up this year. That's pretty cool.
Jens, you're here.
Hi, Boo.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I guess Tiny Jens sent you.
You want me play this game?
While he looks for Tiny Agnes once again.
Exactly. It's a tough job.
It really is.
Yes.
Well, since you're
I wanna
here,
read
can
his
you
shirt.
please tell everyone all about this year's mobs?
Absolutely. So, as you already mentioned, the team came up with 3 lovely creatures that we believe that players will enjoy interacting with, and they are the Glare, the Lay, and the Copper Golem.
Those all sound really cool.
That's
Absolutely.
the set design
And,
is actually
to
really
begin
impressive.
with, we have the Glare, which
Gotta
is
give it to
it's a creature that flies around and doesn't really like dark areas because it knows that in dark areas there might be monsters spawning.
Yes.
So naturally it goes to those areas and gets really grumpy about it, and that is to bring that player's attention so that the problem can be fixed.
Okay.
Glare.
And we are thinking about ideas that in certain circumstances the Glare may even help you light up these areas to solve your monster spawning problems.
The glare sounds amazing. I'm ready to vote glare now.
Yes, but then we have the LA, which is also a flying, lovely creature that loves music and
who doesn't?
Nice sounds. And if you give it an item, it will start looking for similar items lying around and bring them to you.
Okay.
And if you also play on a note block, it will drop the items on that location instead.
That's useful.
Yes, and we imagine that players can maybe use this to make the LA help you with, I don't know, sorting items or clearing up areas.
Yeah.
I think there are many possibilities.
Okay, so vote LA. I get it.
Yes, but then we have the copper golem. And as the name implies, it's a golem made out of copper, so it's an excellent use for copper. And it will also interact with you, and since it's made out of copper, it will over time oxidize and maybe turn into a statue. But don't worry, you can deoxidize it using an axe, or it actually carries around a lightning rod on its head, so a lightning strike can also deoxidize it.
Wow.
In addition, it loves pressing buttons a little bit randomly, specifically copper buttons.
But it randomly presses.
Yes, so that can also be used in some interesting contraptions, we believe.
That's amazing. So copper golem, LA, glare.
Do you think the copper golem is still a
choose? I think it's going to be quite difficult. But you've given them a lot to think about.
I have so many questions. What do they drop?
I think
where are they found?
People will figure out what they like.
We need to know. This isn't an
well,
informed
thank
vote.
you so much, Jens, for coming by. I have now a creator question for you.
Hola, soy el 97 de México y tengo unas preguntas para ustedes. Primera pregunta, ¿cómo deciden qué mob poner a votación cada año? Segunda pregunta, ¿cómo se le ocurre al equipo cada nuevo mob?
I don't like that the lights change every time. It makes the
¿Se
jump
basan en los
cuts
comentarios de la
very
comunidad de
jarring.
fans o es inspiración del equipo?
Okay,
The whole
those
point of a
three
jump cut
questions
is
I
you
think
meant-
everyone who wants to know the answer of.
Yeah, well, ideas and inspiration can come from many places. Sometimes it just spontaneously appears when you're walking around in the park, or often you play other games, watching movies, or playing Minecraft. And the community is also a great help. They have so many ideas and they do so many fun things. So we have a lot of ideas to work with, and we need to figure out which ones do we want to do next. And a good way of doing that is actually playing in the game and see which areas that can be improved. I lost my train of thought.
There's so many different ways that these ideas come, and that's really exciting to hear.
Yeah.
So when the community votes on a mob today, that mob is going to move forward towards being in Minecraft. How finished already is that mob, or is there a lot of work to do?
Well, of course we have the big concept that we wanted to do, but once we have the mob in the game and see how it interacts with the areas and other mobs and items, that's when you kind of find the last magic little details to make it really great.
I like hearing about the last magic details.
Yes.
Well, thanks, Jens. You've given everyone a lot to think about. All right, now you know what your options are. And if you already knew, you know a little more about them. Soon, I'll let you know when the first voting round goes live. For now, let's take a look at something pretty fantastic coming to Minecraft that you don't even have to vote on. Earlier this week, Lydia spoke with Fanny and Quinn from our awesome creator team over in Redmond to get a first look at some interesting things they've been working on.
They're talking about the other stuff
Each year,
before
we show you some of the
1.19 to,
cool new things
keep us
made
going.
by our
Don't worry.
creators for
It's all good.
Minecraft
It's all good.
Marketplace. This year, we're going to do that and show you how to start creating Minecraft things yourself. I finally made my first mob. It's very weird. Fanny and Quinn are here to tell us all about how we can all become creators. Hi, Fanny and Quinn.
Hello, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia.
It's
Oh,
so
it's
great
Quinn.
to be here. Just
I know
so
him too.
exciting to talk about our creators, and what a better place to do it than surrounded by the art that they have created.
I know. I walked onto the set and I was like, oh my god, those are Jollycraft skins. Those are Cupcake Brianna. That's Ka Studios. It was so cool just seeing all of their skins and worlds and concepts all on the wall.
They are really amazing. I mean, the creativity from our creators, those names, that makes sense now.
Marketplace things.
It's just mind-blowing. Before we get too far in, though, we should probably explain to everyone what is a creator?
Yeah, of course. So a creator is really anybody who makes anything in Minecraft. You know, whether you're doing skins, textures, worlds, terraforming, UI, and even for me, like people that are making mods and add-ons and that kind of more developer type, those are creators too.
Definitely. For me, the way that I always like to think about it is that a creator is anyone that makes something in Minecraft and then shares it with someone else. And that can be like little Mac sharing it with their friends at school, or that could be a team of creators that sell something in the marketplace. And then everything in between, right? And our mission really is to empower all of them to make whatever their imagination is telling them to do. We want to really give you all the means, documentation, tools to be able to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's just such a cool thing to be able to work on that everybody can be a creator.
That is so cool. And Fanny, you mentioned tools. I think it's so interesting. Your team is actually building things that creators use to build things on top of. Like, what is your favorite tool that you've made?
Oh God, that is such a hard question. We have so many, but I'm going to be a little bit selfish for a second and just pick one that I worked on recently. Like as a manager, I rarely get the chance to actually write code, which I love doing. And this time we had a game jam, and I actually picked a creator community request, which is like implement a damage command that will help you like do cool effects with other mobs. And I just worked with a designer and we created this together. And I'm so excited to know that the team is actually now taking my code and is going to ship it for real. Very excited about that.
Yeah, that was just so cool that you're able to do something just in a game jam, and then it turns into something real that our creators can use. For me, my favorite is the structure animation. Last year, we shipped a map called Suburbia by Jiggerbob that is basically this world that you
cool
can
map, yeah.
manage your city, create plots for commercial, residential, balance your economy, and every single time you place one of those plots, it animates layer by layer by layer, adding just this immersiveness and polish to the map that just makes it, I don't know, above and beyond.
That's so cool. I mean, so many of our creators are using the innovative tools that you've made to just like expand what they're working on. And we have some awesome examples of that.
Marketplace stuff. So yeah, this is Bedrock exclusive, obviously. This is stuff they're working on to make Bedrock maps. Because there's a lot of features in Bedrock that aren't in Java for map making specifically. If you're making a Java map, you can make a mod to make these things work, or use the slightly more powerful commands. But on Bedrock, they kind of build it into the game, just like this. And so the idea is that marketplace maps don't need to have marketplace maps can work without you having to fully modify your game. So in some cases, they have behavior packs applied anyway. But yeah, it's cool stuff. Like, for so many years, Bedrock maps and Bedrock add-ons were just worse than Java, and we're still partially there. But now, like, because of all these things they're doing, it's closer to actually being, there are more interesting things you can do with Bedrock, and now those things, because they're built into the game, they have ease of use. There's no make sure you download the right mod. What's it called? Side loader, and then
I love how
make sure
many
it's compatible with this
examples there
version.
were
None
of
that.
creators just
backwards
using those tools in all different ways. What's that like for you to see, Fanny, when your team, you've all been working on making those things for our creators?
It's definitely one of my favorite parts of like working with creators. You just give them one tool or two and they will make these crazy, amazing things. Like many times I see their creation, I'm like, how did they even do that? Like I know they're using our tools, but I don't know how they did that. It's so crazy.
It's mind-blowing sometimes just what they're able to do with just the small little things that we give them.
That's really, really cool. And we have a creator question for the two of you.
Hey everyone, I'm ibxtoycat, a Minecraft YouTuber, and I've got a question for you. Are these awesome features just for people who have experience in modding or creating content? And if we wanted to, how do people learn more about these features?
It's such a great question because the answer is no.
They make people blur the logos and then they include
modders
them.
or people that have been in the community for a long time. We actually just launched a new website
whatever.
called Learning Portal. It's on minecraft.net/creator. And on that site, it basically links out to all of our resources to how to learn how to become a creator, learn how Minecraft content creation works. It also links out to our brand new documentation site that allows you to just go super deep into, learning the components and learning entities. And then the coolest thing that we added, which is how we made our mobs, is we use the Minecraft Entity Wizard, which is created by Yanis, and it's a Blockbench plugin that allows like super easy creation of mobs that you can add to your own Minecraft game.
Hello everyone, my name is Yanis. I'm a software developer and Minecraft content creator. In 2017 I started to create my own 3D modeling program called Blockbench. The program is all about creating boxy pixely models, which makes it perfect for the Minecraft art style. Today Blockbench supports many Minecraft formats, ranging from Bedrock Edition add-ons to Java Edition resource packs and mods. The program is used by Minecraft creators all around the world to create models, animations and player skins. Almost all 3D models you see on the Minecraft Marketplace were made in Blockbench. And it was even used to design some of the new vanilla mobs, such as the goat and the axolotl. This summer I've collaborated with Mojang to create a new plugin for Blockbench. The plugin makes it super easy to get started with add-on creation, by generating everything you need for a custom entity in just a few clicks. I'm going to demonstrate the process by making a simple grizzly bear. To install the plugin, I'm heading to File, Plugins, Available, search for the Minecraft Entity Wizard, and press install. That brings up this handy shortcut on the start screen. Let's go! I'm going to pick a preset that looks similar to the grizzly, like this polar bear, and I'll use the same for the behavior. Okay, now the add-on is created on your computer. Now let's start customizing our model using Blockbench. For this example, because we already have a bear model, I'm just going to recolor the model.
It's a cow bear.
Of course you could also change the whole model to turn it into something entirely different. Like this butterfly that I made, and is based on the vanilla bat. Okay, this looks good. Now I'm going to press save and switch over to Minecraft. I can find our new grizzly bear pack in the behavior pack section and simply enable it. This will automatically enable the resource pack as well.
I hope Minecraft
now let's
doesn't come
check
like
out the
Roblox.
entity in-game.
It's
I
a
just
part
need to
of what
grab
they're
a
actually
spawn egg
going.
from the inventory and use it.
They want it to be
And
buildable.
here's our grizzly bear.
Buildable
Have
on
fun
top of.
creating. It's free and works on all platforms.
I already told you all that I made a mob, but actually all three of us made mobs because we wanted to showcase that anyone can be a creator. So Fanny, tell us about your adorable mob that you made.
Thank you. Yes, I was so excited to know that Blockbench was a thing because I immediately thought I need to add my dogs to Minecraft. I really, really love them. And I was just so excited.
Everyone
Like
loves
Blockbench made it very easy for me to just obsess over every single detail. Like every pixel was like, does that look like my dog? And then I also modified the geometry, especially the tails, to look like the exact twist that my dogs have. I really obsessed a lot. And I was very happy, especially when I was able to add my own animation. I'm definitely not an art person, and I just made it so that it like wiggles their tail when they are sitting. I was just so happy to be able to do that.
They turned out so good. I thought it was super cute that you're able to get both of them in there.
Thank you.
So me being kind of born in the Pacific Northwest, outdoorsy. I mean, I'm wearing flannel on the stage. I wanted to kind of pull something from that nature. So I made Evelyn Evergreen. She's this kind of cute little evergreen tree that you maybe see, walking around the deep forest. Kind of fantasy driven. Then I animated the arms and the legs, just these little stick legs that kind of walk around, just to add something, kind of cute and cool to the forests.
Her eyes are really staring right into my soul. I love it. I would love to just happen upon Evelyn in the forest. So I went a totally different direction from the two of you. I know, Quinn, you built your mob from scratch. Fanny, you built yours on top of a wolf. I built mine on top of something. I did not animate. I just wanted to do the beginner's course of Blockbench. And so I made something very near and dear to my Florida heart with a twist, which is what I'm calling an alolotl, an axolotl, and an alligator.
It's kind of like a little
I was so
dragon.
sure she was going to say Florida Man.
It's a pretty good.
And I was like,
pretty
well,
good
this is going to
mashup there.
take a
I think
turn.
it's great.
Yeah, I thought
That's
an
what she should've
alligator
done.
and axolotl
Should
would
be
be
a crazy
super
homeless
innovative
man
when added together,
with a
but
broken
it does
glass
just
bottle
look like a
and some bath
dragon. But I'm
salts.
okay with that because I am a creator
no
now
idea.
based on your definition because
Exactly.
I made
No
that
idea why
and I
she
showed it to all of you.
Missed an
which,
opportunity.
seeing something that you make in a game that you've played, you know, for me for 11 years, it was amazing.
It is so rewarding, really, to be able to just do that. So we encourage you all to try it. Like if someone that, like paint is the only skill that I have, like I know everyone can do it. So please go install Blockbench and try it out. Like we would be so incredibly like proud to just see everything that you have built. We would love to see it.
Yeah. It's available on all the platforms, and just post them on Twitter, post them on wherever you
See,
do.
this
and,
is that
we'll
Roblox
probably
thing
run across
of,
some of those, and we'd love
get
seeing
you using the tools to
I
make
can't
in
wait to
Minecraft.
see what everyone else
Like,
creates.
in
And
the
I mean,
game,
I
like-
think that our mobs are definitely ready for the mob vote next year. So we don't even have to work on anything else. These three are perfect. I'm gonna have to talk to the team about that. So we're not professional creators, obviously, by our mobs, even though they're lovely. But Quinn, you get to work with people who this is their full-time job, making Minecraft content for Marketplace. What is that like?
It's something that I'm just immensely proud of. Like being able to see so many people engage in the marketplace and allow creators to become full-time Minecraft content creators as their careers. I mean, I think it's incredible too because the marketplace doesn't just support these huge studios, but we also have really small independent creators that make just texture packs, or like Charloquin Schematics. That's just a family on the West Coast that makes their own worlds. And the fact that the marketplace can support all of them and make it their full-time jobs is something that is just so cool.
There's so much new content that our creators have made that we put together a video with some of our favorites from this past year.
You've got to admit, the amount of time people spend building things for like distribution in Minecraft, it's nuts. It is.
It almost feels like a dream that I'm making a living making content for the marketplace. It is the best job that I could possibly ask for.
I imagine after this, they'll do the first round of mob vote. So, yeah, ready for that.
We
That's my
just got to see some amazing reactions from the fans, and people love the map, and that's just so heartwarming and lovely to see, and it really does put a smile on our
Wearing
faces.
clothes? It's like a... Am I the only one who saw that? I guess when it's a Minecraft stream. Actually, it wasn't a chair logo, so they wouldn't blur it, right? Imagine if Minecraft asked you to do like a speaking
The thing
piece.
I like most
and you just show up
about
naked.
creating inside of Minecraft is the community that's been built up around it. There's so many amazing creative people, and it's been a privilege to be able to meet and work with so many of them.
Yeah, for what it's worth, Sonic is one of the coolest maps. It is a great example of like, yeah, you put those tools in Minecraft, you can play Sonic in Minecraft. I think she was just wearing like a tank top of some form, maybe, like thin straps. I just can't not look at people in this when they're naked.
Oh no! Spoilers!
It's crazy seeing Lydia go from like
We're kicking things
like,
off with the
quirky
announcement of the
20s girl to
We're
like,
gonna tell you
like
right now.
head of
The
a
update Aquatic.
company with a broad user
Village
base.
and Tillage.
Not head.
Seriously, like,
Creative
I'm so excited.
storytelling
Bees!
director.
Bees! Let's look at some bees.
To finally have a Nether update. Holiday update will have the cats, pandas, bamboo, and scaffolding.
Caves and cliffs update.
David Niesagen.
I am the one that gets to decide how difficult the bosses are.
こんな感じで The results of the first vote are in.
The winner is Tiger!
Mountains.
It's the glow squid! This is your chance to have a say in what goes into Minecraft.
I'm so confused though as to why they're doing a montage of all the previous Minecraft Live, Minecon Live, previous event things. Oh, it's a transition, right. No wait, that wasn't a transition. It's just like, here's the great things we've been doing in the last year. We made this show, but in previous years.
What should I do now?
You see, also, you know, let's not think about
Moppy.
strategically skipping the Phantom, says Michaela. Yeah, I noticed that too. Okay, here we go.
10 years
they're
ago,
throwing
I
it off
stepped
now.
on the Minecon stage for the first time. I still get nervous and excited every single time I'm on this stage, but mostly I feel incredibly honored to be in front of you. I hope what you see and feel from each of us at Mojang Studios is our passion for Minecraft and our gratitude to all of you in our amazing community. Okay, now before I
It
get
does feel
way
a bit
too
like filling
even
time.
more sappy than I was, let's head over to Vu and hear more about the adorable mobs that you must pick between.
Mob vote time. Everyone get ready to vote out.
Here we
I was
go.
gonna say vote out
It's
the class.
almost
It could
time
be any
to
mob
vote.
that gets voted out.
Before we do though, let's take a quick look at your choices once more. We have the Glare, a mob that lets players know when they're in an area that's dark enough for monsters. You can bring it with you and it will fly to dark areas. When it gets grumpy, you'll know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. Then there's the Allay. If you give it an item, it will collect matching ones for you. It also loves music, so if there's a note block nearby, that's where we'll drop these items for you. And finally, the Copper Golem, a little golem that you yourself can make out of copper. They oxidize over time and will eventually freeze into statues. They love spending their time randomly pressing copper buttons, which would also be added to the game if the Copper Golem wins the vote. So those are your choices, and they are all so amazing.
What are you
How
voting
will
for,
you
chat?
choose?
What
Jens
are you
gave us a
voting for?
lot to think about, and now you need to decide which mob
Mob vote
you
is
think
open.
you'd enjoy the most during your time
Okay,
playing Minecraft.
twitter.com/Minecraft.
Any of them would be useful,
Head
but
there
choose
now.
your favorite and go vote for it now. Yes, that's right, the poll is now open. To cast your vote, make sure you're logged into your Twitter account, go to the
I'll make it
Minecraft Twitter account and find the freshly launched poll with all 3 choices. Don't forget to
Yeah, that's a
click
bit more reasonable.
on the mob you most want to play Minecraft with. You can do it right now. After
What are
the
we
first
voting
round
for,
of
chat?
votes,
What
I'll
are we
check
voting
back
for?
in with you so we can open the final round.
Chat.
Greetings. My name is
You gotta
Marita.
tell me
I'm
what
the
to vote
star
for.
of the
I can't
Minecraft
decide.
YouTube channel.
There's 0
And
votes.
I'm Marilla. I'm the actual star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
We're here to tell you about all the excellent shows you can watch on our channel. Subscribe
Vote
tomorrow.
Glare?
Don't you mean subscribe
We should vote for the
today?
Glare? Everyone's saying? Yeah, I'm seeing like
How do
100%
you
of the comments here are
spell
saying Glare.
What
It's
even
so weird.
is Minecraft?
But I mean, if you want me to vote for the
Just
Glare,
some of the
chat.
questions you can ask
You
our
want me to vote
studious
for the
brightest
Glare?
minds on
I mean, what are we gonna
Mojang.
do?
We've actually
What else
received
can we
a
do?
question for us just now.
Do we? I guess we have to vote for the Glare, right? I'm sorry.
Do you
All I can
think
see in chat
making
is
a
Glare.
video game is
100%
the
Glare.
easiest thing in the world?
So weird.
No. Literally
Vote
no
for
one
Glare.
thinks that.
Well, I did.
8.9%.
Until I started watching this
Oh.
informative series.
So
that
Alley has
goes
a majority
behind
in the first
plots of
round.
Every part of
Unless
Minecraft
Alley
Dungeons
voters
development.
switch later,
Do they show the
it's
footage
already
of
been
you
decided.
tearfully begging to be put in the game?
Maybe in Series
Yeah,
3.
it's got 372,000
Meet a
votes so far.
Minecraft to interview some of the most incredible members of the Minecraft community.
They
Genuinely
asked
nuts.
me to appear on it, but I was too busy being young and cool and attractive and not lying.
Okay.
With so much happening in the world of Minecraft, it can be
Everyone
easy
go.
to lose track.
Vote now.
I myself only
I'll see how it's
recently
changed,
learned
actually.
that blocks have been added to the game.
Subscribe to our channel and you'll be the first to see our announcements, trailers for new updates.
Oh yeah, you better
upcoming
believe
games,
Glare's gone up
and
to
the exciting
10.1.
future of Minecraft.
You
Are
throw
you
it over
sure
here, I guess.
that's the right footage?
Then we can hide.
Finally, this is our peerless show that tells you Minecraft's most scandalous secrets. Every month, we...
We're out of time. Bye!
No, we're not. We still have a few seconds left.
Almost a
Have
million
a great
votes
Minecraft
already.
Live, everyone.
No! Don't forget to subscribe to the channel
Vote
and
Florida
only
Man.
watch my...
That's what they actually should. So yeah, everyone, you're gonna vote for the glare. Give the glare a pity vote.
Now let's
Give the
welcome
glare your
Laura to
pity
talk
vote.
all about Minecraft
The
Dungeons.
glare deserves
Hi, Laura.
your pity,
So
and I'm
you
disappointed
have a
in
pretty
you not
cool
giving it to
job
us.
at Mojang Studios.
Yeah, I think I have the coolest job. It's sometimes difficult
like-
to believe,
I
but
like
I'm the
this,
lead designer of
she's a
Minecraft
Dungeons.
Dungeons,
Yeah, see?
and that means
I like
that
this.
I get to decide
she's
a
a-
lot of
she's
small
good at
things
communicating,
and
again.
details and bring a lot of
I like people
ideas
who
to
are
the
good at
table. So hopefully make the game
Mostly
a bit
'cause they
better.
communicate,
That does
they're good
sound
at
cool.
communicating.
You and the Dungeons team have been working so hard recently, and
Oh,
you've
yeah.
recently had a couple of really cool
No pity here, says
releases.
is a loser.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been
You know
crazy.
what? As someone called is a
we
loser,
recently released to
you should
Steam,
have a lot more pity.
and I did something that they
Pity
never
vote.
recommend you to
Pity
do, but I
vote.
did it anyway, and I read the
Wait,
reviews,
behind me.
and yeah,
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it was, but it was so positive. It was so full of excitement and love for the game, and yeah, we were so proud to see how much the community loves it. So yeah, we were very happy. And
Pity
also
vote.
this week we've released the Spookier Fall update, which brings back a lot of spooky
So if you wanna find
modifiers
this
to the
tweet, I'm
game,
gonna retweet it, so it's on my own
gear,
Twitter.
a new cape, a new pet, and there's my new favorite armor, which has a spoon staring in your head.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's lovely. I like it so much.
It's a lot of fun to stare at while you're playing, but it might distract you a little.
Hopefully not too much.
So those just came out, but we also have some new and exciting things to look at
Yeah.
that haven't come out yet.
Yes, let's check it out.
Ooh, seasonal adventures. I haven't played Dungeons in so long. I always want to get it back into it, and then I'm like, it might be a much better game now. The mob vote is now at 1 million votes, by the way. 1 million. 1 million. That's so many. That's more than there are people who care about the Claire. I voted Claire, says Audrey. My man. My man. Seasonal adventures.
That video is so exciting.
Yeah, I love that trailer so much. It has so many details.
So there's a lot going on in that video and
yeah.
a lot to talk about, but why don't we start with, now that DLC is done, what are seasonal adventures?
Right, yeah. Now that we are over with the story of the Orb of Dominance, we sat together with our friends at Double 11 and we started working on
There are
seasonal
3 minutes left
adventures,
in the
which
poll,
are
everyone.
a new way for the player to progress through
3
the game
minutes left.
and increase in ranks, gather points,
1.1
and
million
hopefully get
votes.
cool rewards.
The
at
Claire
the
only
end.
has
That sounds
10.8%.
amazing.
Yeah.
So how
Give
long
the
do they
Claire your
last?
pity vote.
Right. Seasonal adventures, although the name is seasonal, will be infinite technically.
Okay.
So, for instance, say we release seasonal adventure number 2, you will always be able to go back to seasonal adventure number 1, gather some rewards there, go back to number 2, gather some rewards there. So it's a bit up to you what you decide to do with it.
That's amazing. So it just lasts forever. You get the new content and you still have the old content.
All the content.
And speaking of content,
minutes to go.
what are some of these new things that players can unlock?
Right, yeah, we added tons of new rewards that are completely new to the Minecraft universe, some old, some new. We have tons of new pets. We have things like the duck and the fox, and I am so in love with all of them. We have flares, which are new VFX that you can apply to your character, so whenever you drink a potion or you beat an enemy, you get to show off a little bit and get some shininess there. Also, we got in some emotes, which are these little dances or little expressions you can do with your character.
Show off a little.
Yeah, exactly, and have some fun with your friends. Why not, like we see here, having a party. Also, we added tons of new capes, because everyone loves capes.
They do.
And tons of new skins, just in case we were missing
That's a lot of skins.
Yeah, that's a ton of skins, yes.
Well, now we have a question from a Minecraft creator.
Right.
Hey, Strawberry17 here, and I have a question. Will there be free content included as a part of seasonal adventures?
The answer is yes. We always try to make sure there's content for everyone, regardless. So for seasonal adventures, there'll always be a free track and a track you can pay for. So there'll be different rewards in each, and you'll be able to get whichever you want at any time. So yeah, we wanted to cater everyone.
That's great. So how do you earn rewards?
Right. You will be able to get adventure points all throughout the game, meaning that doing the regular stuff you do, you'll get them. Like, say you beat a daily trial. At the end of the daily trial, you get adventure points. Also, we implemented new weekly challenges. So we'll ask you, like, this week, if you beat 100 zombies, you'll get extra adventure points.
That's a lot of zombies.
Yeah, but people do it so fast. I'm always so impressed. And also, the best way to get adventure points is in the tower.
Okay, the tower, which we have not spoken about yet.
No.
So what is the tower?
The tower is another free single-player feature that we've added to camp. So you'll be able to see this gigantic tower in the camp. I love how it turned out. And it is a space with 30 different floors, each floor harder than the one before. And you'll get to fight in arena mobs. You'll get to fight bosses.
That's a fun
you'll
concept.
get to meet some new tower inhabitants. And yeah, hopefully explore around and be able to test your skill. So you will start with a completely blank character from the bottom, and you'll be able to find new gear as you progress.
Okay.
So yeah, the floors get more difficult, your character gets stronger.
For some reason on
and
Twitter,
you can
it
test your
shows us
skill.
minus 1
That
minute
sounds
left.
really fun. So let's
a
take a look at some live gameplay of the
Wait, they
tower right
advertised
now.
the
And for that,
tweets?
we have JP.
That's so
Hi,
interesting.
JP.
I guess because they got so few votes the first
They like
year.
my throne.
I think you stole
Minus
that
1
throne
minute
from the Arch Illager.
We're gonna see them announce that on the stream chat.
Looking
Speaking
so
of
sharp.
my stuff, let's go loot the tower.
Nice.
So what are we seeing here, Laura?
Right, so we've prepared some special floors to showcase here. So this is an example of a very early floor in the tower. So if you see JP's tower avatar has very little amount of gear. And yeah, you'll be always have the context that you're high up in the tower,
Looks
right?
so cool.
Yeah. We also wanted to make sure that the tower was this whimsical, magical space. So yeah, we have a boat, we have a river, why not? So you'll be able to find a ton
I actually
of
do
magical
like this. I love
spaces and new characters.
I love
to
round-based
meet.
gameplay. I felt like
so
Minecraft
yeah, this
and
level
the
is
use
quite
that, actually.
easy, as you can see.
This is pretty cool.
Since it's very early on.
Yeah, JP's doing really well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and we can see a sneak peek up there in that balcony. That's our tower keeper.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's a character that will guide you through the tower, and yeah, will guide you around. And ooh,
Wow, JP did really well.
Yeah,
Maybe it was,
he was
a little
so fast.
too easy.
Yeah.
So each of these levels generates itself, but you can come back for up to 2 weeks and replay the same thing.
right. Yeah, our tower runs will be seeded. And they will change every 2 weeks, meaning that for 2 weeks, you'll be able to learn what happens in every floor. So say I reach floor 5 and I get defeated at floor 5.
Okay, results are
then
officially
next time
finalized
around,
now.
I'll remember, I should have
The ally
chosen
won
a
with
different
51%.
weapon, and then I bet I could have
Thankfully,
done
we
it.
got the
So,
glare up to
yeah, you can share
11.2.
those tips with your
Congrats
friends,
on those
and
pity
you
votes.
can learn together how
It
to
is
go through
officially
the tower.
down to the ally and the copper golem
and
now.
get better.
Exactly.
All right. Let's
It's
give
next
JP
to
a real
mathematically
challenge
impossible
now. We're gonna go
for the LA to
up
win.
The tower
Sorry,
to
for the
a
Copper
much
Golem to
higher
win now.
floor.
Right.
But
ready,
it's a
JP?
new vote. It's
Do
happening
it.
soon.
Right,
And
so
we'll
here
hear
we've
about it
prepared
when it happens.
a sample of what a harder floor could look like.
At least make it hard for the
we
ally guys.
tried to add new
don't vote
exciting
straight for it.
combinations of mobs that we've never had before. So GP is right now fighting jungle mobs, but there'll be ice mob together with them, and there'll be some new mobs. Here you can see some tower wraiths that spawn fire in different new combinations. We also will have tower guards, which are extremely bulky guards. We even have a guest in the mix, and JP is getting sniped.
I think it's
by it.
clever tactics
So
to like.
we're
you know,
getting
like,
to,
slide
yeah,
this
that's
all
a
in
tower
order.
guard
I
right
think they've
there.
got the engagement
So
curve
yeah, we're
a little
getting tons
better.
of new combinations
everyone's like,
and
ooh,
new ways
gonna see
to
the Warden later.
experience the
We're
game
gonna
and
see the
defeat mobs
1.19
and find
theme.
strategies. And
What about the new mob?
really
Which one's
difficult.
coming?
yes, yes, it is.
Whereas you wouldn't have showed up
so good
specifically
right
to watch a
now.
stream
No.
of Minecraft Dungeons.
Oh,
now you're
GG,
learning about
that
the
was a
town, which is pretty
valiant
cool.
attempt.
Yes.
Really, really good.
That was so good.
So, you've talked about so many new things, but
Yeah.
when will people get to see them?
Right. We'll get to see them. Hopefully, everyone will get to play in December.
December.
So, very, very soon.
That is very soon. Thank you so much, Laura, for
So
coming
yeah,
by.
I'm
This
excited
is all
to,
very
to see the
exciting.
new Minecraft.
Thank you for
I'll,
having me.
I'll give the tower
Let's
a try.
take
if
one
I
last
remember,
look at
which
some
I guess I
gameplay
might
from
not.
the tower.
Now that I think about it. Got a Wyvern trainer gun.
Once again, our friends at
Which
Element
mob is
Animation have
losing the
made
first
us
vote,
something to
everyone?
enjoy and
Let's
perhaps
find
even
out.
sing along to. All while taking us through everything you can do right now from Caves and Cliffs Part 1. Try not to get this one stuck in your head all week. I only say this because it's been stuck in mine.
Hey, you two! Have you discovered all the features in Part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update?
Is this a trailer for features we already have?
Candles and the lichen makes rocks glow. You'll find some amethyst if you look inside a geode. The buds grow into clusters, then you get shards when they're mined. These are just a few of all the things there are to find, like jump across some drift leaves, make your house from these. Spending too much time in powder snow will make you freeze. You can mine raw copper, smelt some ingots into blocks. A lightning rod and thunderstorms will stop you getting shocked. Copper oxidizes, but to stop it, make it wax. Craft your raw ores into raw blocks if you've got too many stacks. You can find axolotls in the water underground. Put them in your bucket, you can carry them around. There's glowsquids way down here, they fill their caves with light. Make a sign using their ink, make the glow frame super bright. There's dripstone blocks and deep slate versions of the ores. There's so many things here to explore, and there's so much more.
This is that thing where they're going for like strong Disney vibes, right?
There's so much more. Oh, well, it's been quite the turnout for our first round of mob voting. You have made your decision, and now one mob must go. We have the Glare, the Allay, and the Copper Golem. But you, the community, have spoken,
Which
and now
one is
one
it?
mob must leave the race. And that mob is the Glare. So
Goodbye.
that still leaves
We
two
gone.
amazing
We
mobs
gone.
to choose from.
just
Which
us two
one
now.
do you want? Will it be the Allay or the Copper Golem? How do you see yourself playing and interacting with them in the future? Which one will make your game life easier or more fun? Or like the Year of the Phantom, way more terrifying? Don't worry about what anyone else wants. This is all about you and how you want to play Minecraft. But make your decision quickly
Not about that at
because it's time to vote again. There's a brand new poll just posted to the Minecraft Twitter account
Minecraft,
with only
everyone.
these 2 mob finalists to choose from. Make sure you're logged onto Twitter and click the mob that you just can't wait to spend your days and nights with in the game.
Okay, chat.
Your
This is the important
vote
one
really
now.
counts.
Who am I
so
voting for?
Don't miss out on your chance to change Minecraft.
Okay, I'm gonna do a poll in the chat too. 'Cause
I know
wanna
who
see,
I'm going
I wanna
to
see the
vote
results
for,
for our chat
and
versus the
I
real
think I
ones.
can see Jens.
This is
voting
an
right
exit
now.
poll. Only vote in chat if you voted in the Twitter poll.
Okay, so I know this will come as a surprise to pretty much all of you, but I definitely didn't love everything about school. Maybe that would have been different if I had Minecraft
So,
in my classes.
I felt-
Minecraft Education Edition is
I felt
available
so
for
bad
schools, homeschools,
last year
and
because we
after-school
did,
programs.
the way we decided
you
is
can
whoever
explore
bribed me,
awesome
I would just
education
vote their way.
content in Minecraft
But
Marketplace.
it got a little bit hectic.
Learn about
So,
everything from sustainability
Do you want
to
to bribe me
ancient
to get my
worlds,
vote, everyone?
even how to speak
I could tell
new
everyone to vote
languages,
for
all
your
in
favorite mob.
Minecraft. The
If you want
coolest
the alley or
part
the
is
copper
seeing how with
golem,
Minecraft,
you gotta-
the students
you gotta let me
often
know. No,
become
I'm
the teachers. When I tried becoming the teacher in my 5th grade science
Who we
class,
voting for,
well, let's
chat?
just
Let me
say
know.
it wasn't appreciated. But anyway,
Could be the alley.
let's take a look at how
Could be the copper
Minecraft is
golem.
being used in
I'm
classrooms
open
around
to
the
options.
world by kids who didn't get in trouble just for telling everyone that homework was canceled forever.
This is genuinely exciting. Like it really could be either of
Young
these mobs.
people all over the world
It's
are
heavily
using
in
Minecraft
favor of
to
the alley,
explore
right?
issues that matter, like
But I
social
mean,
justice,
okay, we got a
climate
$2
change, and
tip from
indigenous
PML
rights.
to vote for the copper golem.
We have different classes
You know what?
such as Braille and Sign Language.
If no
we
one beats
reached out
that,
to one
I'm
of our
down.
teachers who learned Braille and
$10
she
from
taught us
John
a
vote
thing or
copper
two.
golem.
Take a look at what these
Why
girls
not,
built.
right?
A school of the future. They thought about clean energy
Copper
and
golem it
inclusive
is.
design.
Maybe.
An
Maybe
interesting
not.
fact about our building is that we use coding to build a playground. It was very fun to make.
Students in India and Malaysia
Copper golem?
translated ancient myths into Minecraft worlds.
Under the guidance of my educator Kamal ma'am, I would like to present to you
Allies
an
which bin?
indigenous tale.
Thank you very much for the
Chili and
Romanian.
Kam, from
No, wait,
Punjab,
wrong.
the land
I
of
don't
5
currently know.
rivers.
In Canada, Australia, and New
Copper golem.
Zealand,
Copper
classrooms
golem
are
gang.
using Minecraft to explore
Every single
indigenous
tip
cultures.
so far has been for copper golem. Oh, but then the biggest tip
And
from
they're
Connor
not just
Dillon,
building
$20
blocks,
is
They're
LA.
building super useful
I mean,
skills. Games like
I only see
Minecraft
one way we can
prepare
do
you for
this
the
then,
future,
because I
teaching us
respect
how to
money
work
more than
together,
democracy,
solve
you see.
problems, and even
That's
write
my
code.
problem. That's my
Normally
That's
at
my big
school
problem.
it's like, here's this,
Oh, we
do
got a
this,
£20
off
one
you
to
go.
go to LA.
But now
from
it's
Oaxaca.
like blank schedule.
Oh,
Minecraft.
$49.99.
Yes, please.
One to,
This
you know,
summer,
we'll put these on
students
screen.
imagined a
Just so you
greener
can
New York
believe
City in an epic citywide
$49.99 to vote for the
I don't know
alley.
about you, but I wish I
You
had
know,
this
I
in
do want
school.
copper
I think I
golems
would have
more,
been all
but
over this.
Absolutely.
hard to disagree with cold hard cash.
Kids in Wales designed more sustainable rugby stadiums. Teams of students built turtle habitats and wind
Oh,
farms.
but then look at this.
And in
Oh,
Slovakia,
I think we're,
young
like,
people
quite well
imagined a bee sanctuary in Minecraft.
I want to turn down.
During this build, I learned that bees do this thing called swarming.
We can live more sustainably, we can treat one another better. And can we all agree that
I think
learning should
the
always
winner right
be
now
fun?
is $50 for the copper golem.
Let's build a better
from
world
Noah Tripp, by
together.
the way. We got 6 minutes to decide. I don't know. Popper, not Popper. Says free developers. This is gonna be a
Now
close
it's
one,
the
though.
big moment. Let's talk to Agnes about the next
go,
update. Welcome back, Agnes.
Thank
Oh, the next update. I'm
How's the
sorry, we have
show
to turn
felt
off
for
the.
you? Super good. Like, I think it's a really fun show, and also, of course, we've
This is
done
the-
so many
this is the
exciting things.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm feeling quite nostalgic since this is number 10, and I have to say, I was the 7th employee, the first woman on the team, and when I see you leading Minecraft, I just feel so excited about where we're going.
Thank you. That was very sweet of you. And of course, we managed that lead it together. But I'm like the creative lead, and I'm super happy about that. But it feels quite surreal because I also used to be a Minecraft player and love this game, and it's
Yeah,
I'm very happy and lucky to be here.
Yes, I think we all feel that way, and it's so cool having so many people on the team play and love it and care about it, and like we all feel like, I mean, we are part of the community too.
It's so hard, chat.
Definitely are.
And now, Agnes,
the biggest one is for the
you are
Copper
going to reveal to us
we got a $50
what
from Noah
the
trip for the
next update is.
I think we're gonna.
Okay, so the next update is called the Wild Update.
Oh, whoa. The wild update, everyone. One sec.
The wild update sounds
we need to slow
very,
down.
very intriguing.
We need to slow
so what
down.
does it encompass?
Biggest tip so
the
far
word
was Copper
wild
Golem.
mainly means
We're going
like
with
two
it.
things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature, and the second thing is like really
You made
scary
me vote for
challenges
loser,
and
chat.
adventures.
Ooh, that sounds awesome. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some of our gameplay designers come and tell us more about specific things about the wild update, because there's these different parts to it. And we have the first one here, which is our deep dark expert, Brandon.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we've moved
Hopper, not
the
hopper,
deep
guys.
dark into this update. Can you talk to us more about why?
Yes, I mean, one of the biggest things about the Deep Dark and the Warden and the Skulk is that it's just expanded, it's gotten bigger, and we really wanted to make sure that we did this right and that we didn't just rush it. That includes even unique loot inside the Deep Dark as well. And yeah, we also want to make sure that let's actually look at some of the new things that we have in it right now, which is the ancient cities.
That's awesome. I can't wait. Oh, wow.
There we go. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, my God. Yeah, I like whatever this is. I don't know what this is, but I like whatever I'm seeing. Oh, my God. Yeah. I mean, this is a structure. This is maybe one of the biggest structures Minecraft has, right? This is what the Nether Fortress should be. Yeah, my God, is this nuts or what, huh? I think this is a better way to do the old, where you put, little sculk things on the ground, sculk, whatever it's called. Ooh, yeah. Man, yeah, that is a cool looking structure.
Wow, it's
no
like both
refuting that.
beautiful and terrifying at the same time. Like I have so many emotions when I
1
look
minute
at
left,
that
and
deep
we're
dark biome.
Yes, I mean, we really didn't want the deep dark biome
We can
to just
do this,
be,
chat.
you know,
Vote
caves
Copper
with just
Golem.
skulks spread around. We wanted
can
to
do it.
add a bit more mystery to it. And
think we
you know,
can do
there's this ancient city, and what is it doing there? We're not going to tell the players. We're just going to let them go throughout and explore and see what they come to. And there's even this like ancient structure in the middle of every single city, and it's got something interesting about it that you're going to have to explore in game.
It's really cool. I like it feels like a place you want to explore.
Yes, I love that it really deepens the mystery of Minecraft. Like Minecraft is all about player stories, and Deep Dark definitely inspires the storytelling, I think.
That's so cool. And so last year you showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on it. A little Skulk family? It's a Skulk family. Like,
is it that
yeah, maybe they're not
cozy?
so cute.
They're not so friendly, no.
It
Yeah,
went
last
down
year
a
we
bit,
focused a lot on the Skulk sensor,
think
but
this is
since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in the Skulk family do. And one of them actually is something called a Skulk catalyst. And the main thing about the Skulk catalyst is it's actually what causes the Skulk to spread. As you can see here, whenever
we're
a
all alley
mob dies,
buttons
such as a zombie, near the Skulk catalyst, it actually spreads Skulk underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
Wow.
So, you know, the Deep Dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these skull blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite a lot, yes.
Make it less scary. Oh, and as you can see here, when you mine some of the skull blocks, you actually get enchanting points.
Yeah, that is a really interesting little
Yes,
quirk,
and of
right?
course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a Silk Touch.
Then we have the Skulk
city
Shrieker.
looks so cool.
So when this block is activated, It's gonna give that really scary shriek sound that you heard now, and it also gives this darkness effect. So it's like pulsating darkness.
You even see now when you're sneaking and you step on a skulk sensor, even sneaking it will activate.
Wow, okay, definitely not a friendly family.
No.
And I will say to our younger viewers, in a minute we're gonna show you a clip that's a little scarier. But I mean, Brandon, those have so many things that players can do with them. Like, what do you imagine them doing?
I think the Skull Catalyst is going to be really interesting because, you know, when you could create a mob farm with through the tech community. Usually when a mob dies, it doesn't drop XP unless the player, actually kills it. So with this, you might be able to create some sort of XP farm.
Ooh.
There's lots of opportunities.
And you can build like experiences for other players. Like imagine building like a haunted mansion or a really dark forest, and then you have the shriekers.
Terrifying.
So then, you know, when players out walking and then they activate the shrieker and hear like.
That's amazing. Or you do that all around your world, and just whenever anyone's visiting
I'm not going to visit your world.
Shriekers are just shrieking. We have a community question for you.
Hi, it's Dreamtime from Germany, and my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. From the art side, we actually had the inspiration behind the human larynx, which is like the vocal cord or vocal structure or something, just something that represents kind of creating sounds. And from the gameplay perspective, we wanted to make sure that, first of all, the warden spawns in a unique way, and also in a way that you can avoid it. So usually you can kind of sneak around, and as long as you don't activate the Skulk Shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the Skulk Shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
IBX makeup. Yeah, I'm just here to critique. Not critique, actually, that was a compliment. I'm just here to comment on things that I like about. Things I guess don't like when it comes to blurring. They should have blurred the chairs in the studio. Ooh, yeah, I like. Oh, yeah. Some spooky stuff. Oh my god. the way he comes into being is nuts. Oh my god. Ah, messed up. You're gonna die now. One hit maybe? That's my guess. He's gonna get one hit. Oh, he's not dead yet because he's. You gotta admit, this is a much more fleshed out warden than we saw last year. Oh, better watch out there. Do you think the heartbeat's a part of it? Like, because that is. Oh no, yeah, full armor. Dead in 2 hits, and the 2 hits were that quick.
I'm kind of back to thinking that the Skulk family is very adorable and sweet after seeing that. Wow, there is a lot there, Brandon.
Definitely a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is that the warden actually emerges underground. So that means you know that wardens are kind of in the deep dark, in the walls, under the floor. And it also has developed a sense of smell. So, of course, you can sneak around and try to be, you know, quiet and not to get detected. But unfortunately, the warden's still going to be able to sniff you out and find where you are. And if it sniffs you while you're really close by, then it's going to start noticing you.
Wait, so basically the warden is like, smell that? It's happening. And just like going for the
Pretty
players?
much, yes. It's not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're adding that like sneaking gameplay, because we haven't really had that before. So, you know, we are in the deep dark, everything's super dark, and you're sneaking, trying to find the treasures, trying to avoid the warden. I think it's something really exciting with that.
It's really, really cool. I mean, I think you have definitely upped the terrifying level, Brandon. And I just love how much you've expanded the deep dark to feel it's so immersive.
Yes, definitely.
It's really amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and scaring us half to death.
No worries, that's my job.
He's our expert. Like, if you want to do something scary, it's like, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you so much, Brandon.
So Agnes, the deep dark is one part, this sort of very adventurous side of the wild update, which the name is starting to really become clear after talking to Brandon. And then the other part you said is really this more of that beauty and, you know, the atmosphere of Minecraft.
Yes, so we want to like celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft. And one thing we want to focus on is immersion. So when you play Minecraft, we really want you to feel that you're inside the Minecraft world. Actually, like we are now. It's so beautiful. And we also want to focus or have focused on biome diversity. So we want to find like a unique identity for different biomes. For example, the birch forest, as you can see in this beautiful concept art. So in the birch forest, we want it to be like light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground. The trees are taller, and the flowers.
What do you think those things are on the left
Really
there?
beautiful. It looks very
mushroom-looking things?
Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's actually a very Swedish forest. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. And then you have, so you want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want, I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot lot in
Maybe
the
it's
wild.
also an end
That's
update.
true, and
yeah?
that's the swamp.
Okay.
Our
It's a swamp
art team
update.
is so
Frogs.
amazing. It's such a beautiful
Boat
concept art, and as you
chests.
can see
It's
here,
happening.
the atmosphere is really different from the birch forest as well.
It really is. It's amazing. So we have another one of our gameplay designers here and our swamp expert, Corey. Welcome, Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Hey, it's absolutely wild to be here.
Oh no, Corey. The puns are so quick to start.
It's Corey after all.
Yeah, it's very on brand. So you're going to tell us about all of the, I mean, there's a lot of exciting things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
Oh, I was semi-joking, but they're legit. It's happening. Doo-doo-doo. They're actually adding a feature from a previous vote that they said they would add. It's happening, everyone. It's real. It's not even a myth anymore. It's a real thing.
It's so useful.
That's
relaxing.
cool.
Yes, and especially now, you know, in Cliffs and Cliffs Part 2, we have even wider rivers, so it's easier to travel on water, so it's going to be like extra useful.
Yeah, and like in the aquifers as well.
Gang rise
Yes,
up.
so like when you go rafting in the caves, you can like put your diamonds in
The
the
real
chest in
winners
your
are the
boat.
swamp
Oh.
voters.
It's
The real
really
winners are the
amazing.
swamp
And you've been working on what I think now will be my favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes, we are adding the mangrove
Finally.
tree to Minecraft.
Oh, another. Okay,
So as you
they're
can see
100%
here,
going
this
to
is a
talk about the
propagule,
frog now.
and propagules grow
100%.
from mangrove trees. They're actually like ready to grow mini mangroves growing from the mangrove.
Quote me
And
right
you can
now,
see here, the
100%
mangrove tree
chance of
grows
frogs in this
propped up
update.
on root blocks. It has vines hanging down from the leaves. The propagules are actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves themselves. And I really like how the propagules are looking here. And okay, I'm just gonna nerd out on propagules for a
Please
minute.
do.
Okay, so in real life, the propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree. And then when they fall into the water, or like let's say they fall into water, they can float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the like water, underneath the water or on land, wherever they happen to land. And mangrove trees themselves are actually amazing for like local ecosystems, fighting climate change, for local communities. They're just super trees, and I'm really, really excited that we're adding them to Minecraft.
That's awesome. And this is the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Yeah, you can plant it underwater and on land as well.
That's so cool. When you first showed me the mangroves and you talked about your favorite thing, the propagules, I actually remember playing in mangroves in Florida, and we would use them to like write in the sand because they're super cool.
That's
So
adorable.
seeing them in Minecraft is just so exciting. And of course, where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes, the mangroves do come with a new wood type. And like always when we add a new tree, we are so happy, like we get so many questions from the community like, will there be a new wood type?
Gotta admit,
and
it does look pretty good.
therefore we're so happy that we were able to add a new
I mean,
wood
just
type for the
jungle for me.
mangroves.
But I like it more
And look
than
at it,
jungle.
I
Feel
think it's
that
really
slight
pretty.
edge on jungle.
And you also don't see like all the blocks here. It's gonna be like a full set for the wood types. It's gonna be like doors and trapdoors
God.
and so on.
That's gorgeous. I love it.
I'm so excited about mangroves, but I just need to mention another thing, because we decided to go with like really big roots, and I think those are so cool, and we actually prototyped quite a lot back and forth, and it was a bit tricky to decide how the route should look like, as you see in this picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block routes, because, for example, when you like go with a boat and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a nice feeling to it. Yeah, like in this picture, it's really nice atmosphere.
That's beautiful.
I really agree. And like when I was testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being like this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. So I was like, why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely surrounded by them? So as you can see in this video, walking around, you're just completely surrounded in the mangrove swamp. It's just mangroves as far as the eye can see, just like in real life. And you have all the mangroves propped up on their roots, growing in the water, so you can take your boat underneath like Agnes likes, and you're just completely surrounded by the awesome beauty of it.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, and I mean, during sunset, every time I was testing, I would actually like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super beautiful.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I
Essentially,
noticed that
almost
that
every
was not
update,
dirt.
they're updating a major.
Good eye,
biome
Lydia.
now.
That
Seems
was
to be
wet
the
dirt, otherwise known as mud.
That's amazing. So you've actually added mud to do something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding
I like
really
that.
cool renewability mechanics to mud. The first of which is if you take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud
there we
block and you
go.
stick it on top of the
yeah.
dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
I love the renewable clay. Like, I always need more bricks. So perfect.
Yeah, your local mason isn't going to be super happy with you though.
That's actually true. I have this one mason, it's diamond tier mason in my village, and I always trade with them.
You're taking a villager's job.
They might be a bit upset now, but still renewable clay.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And you're also using mud to make a new block.
Yes, we're also adding mud bricks. So mud bricks are a really, really exciting like building block. And as you can see here, the brick texture is actually different than the other stone bricks that we have in the game. So they're sort of smaller, more compact.
I like this.
But it is really cool like to build with. It matches a lot of
interesting
different block sets. And I'm really excited to build with them.
Clay is farmable, and
I
mud
just
is a thing you
love
can
the
make.
look of them. They're awesome.
It's gonna be annoying to make
so
mud because of the
beautiful.
water bottle
We have a
thing,
creator
but
question for the two of you.
make water bottles stackable.
どうも
you
こ
can.
んにちはプチプチです。私からの質問はねこちらになります。どうして泥レンガを追加することにしたのでしょうか。
He must
I'm
have
so
known that
excited
mud
they
bricks
asked
were
this
being
question
added
because I
before.
really wanted to answer it. So the main reason that I wanted to add mud bricks to the game is that I really wanted people to feel like all around the world there are houses built out of mud bricks. So many people around the world have houses, buildings using mud bricks, and I really wanted people who are playing Minecraft to feel like they could build their home and feel like they're at home in Minecraft. So I'm really glad we got to add them for that reason.
Amazing.
Yes, and it's so important for us that like everyone feels equally welcome when playing Minecraft.
Am I ignorant, or is the sort of house that we made out of mud
absolutely
bricks
amazing.
not be the sort
Now,
of house
we
that
have,
has Minecraft?
Like
Am I just
amazing new
ignorant?
trees. We
I'll
have
Google it.
mud everywhere.
Mud brick.
We definitely need something very
Australia.
cute.
Yes.
Huh.
Well, very cute
I am
and
ignorant.
quite derpy because we're adding frogs.
I told you it was happening. I said 100% because I'm smart is what I am. They look so different to how they did in the trailer though, right? Get that.
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect description of them. The croaking is amazing.
And did you see the one that jumped like backwards?
One fell in the water.
Silly frogs. Yes. And they do love to jump around, and especially on lily pads, and actually also on big drip leaf, because I mean the big drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But the funny thing with that is then when they jump on top of the big drip leaves, it's gonna tilt and then they fall down.
One of them did. It just maybe it's a like frog slide.
No.
And you're adding another little tiny creature to
Itty
this
bitty.
update.
Yes, the fireflies.
Okay,
You can
there we
see
go.
them
Something new.
Roaming around, adding a lot of ambience to the swamp, making it feel just
Are
nice
they-
and cozy at night.
are
But
they
really,
actual mobs,
my
or-
favorite part of them is just making the world come to life, like feeling like there's life going on all around you. And oh yeah, also their frog food. Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Okay,
Their frog
there we
food.
go. That's
Poor
something at
fireflies.
least.
Yeah, but look how happy that frog is.
Yeah, and
That's
they're
true.
beautiful frog food. So you can both enjoy them in the atmosphere and the frogs get to eat. So that's
Yeah, that's the new
you know.
smallest mob. That's a good point.
Now, we're calling them fireflies, but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we called them lightning bugs.
I did too. And in
1,000
Swedish,
lightning
it's
bugs from
It's
10,000
eldflugor, and that's actually literally translates to fireflies.
okay. It's very interesting. It became like a lot of people talking about what you called it growing up. But we're really excited to have fireflies or lightning bugs in the game. I want to know more about baby frogs.
Yes, so all baby mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with frogs we're actually adding tadpoles.
That's cute. If this is, for the update's useless mob, at least it has like a life cycle phase that's like, it's doing stuff.
Once again, you deliver on the promise of cute and derpy with the tadpoles.
We do.
Yes, and you can pick them up in a bucket.
Yes, and that's actually extra helpful for the tadpoles because we have frog variants, and when a tadpole grows up, it will pick a variant depending on the temperature in the biome it grows up in. So, for example, if it grows up in a really cold place, it's going to turn into a snowy frog. Yeah, as you can see
okay,
here.
there we go.
So, the frogs have
again,
kind
we're
of
not
two
giving
main
it a
systems.
use, but
One
at least
is
we're
the tadpole system,
doing some
and
fun
the other
with the
one
useless.
is the cold-blooded system. So the frogs are like the first cold-blooded animal in Minecraft. And in real life, there actually are frog variants that pick a color depending on, or they adapt their color depending on temperature. And we wanted to have that in Minecraft. We wanted to Minecraftify it. So therefore, the tadpole's going to pick a variant instead, depending on the temperature.
That's so cool. And there are 3 variants.
Yes, it's going to be 3 variants.
Okay, so we've seen 2. What's the third one?
The third one is the tropical frog. Yes. So let's say you were venturing out into the desert or the jungle, and you take your tadpole with you, and if it grows up there, it'll turn into a lovely tropical frog. And what I really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed they look, and they're like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed, just chilling there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think there was a reason
with
that
the
they were
Minecraft.
Yes,
colored that way.
there is a reason they
They'll
they
turn
are
the freaking
white.
frog's
So I was reading a lot about frogs. Always when we
I
have
mean,
something
all-
new, we read up
all
a lot. It's super
Minecraft
fun
frogs,
because we can
all
really
Minecraft
geeky.
animals are gay.
And then I learned about
As
the
well as
real
straight.
life
I guess
frog
they're
that's called
bisexual.
grey
Pansexual.
foam-nest tree frog and lives, for example, in Angola, Botswana, and Kenya. And that frog can actually turn almost white to avoid overheating. So that's like the inspiration for the tropical frog in Minecraft.
I love all 3 of them. And you have these different color variations, but you also have something else special about the frogs.
Yes, so each frog variant's gonna have something unique that will be useful for the players. But we actually don't even know what that is yet because we are working on the frogs right now.
That is so cool. So Corey, which frog is your favorite?
Oh, it's got to be the snowy frog. They look so cozy.
Ooh, I'm tropical
a lot
frog.
of
I'm
stream
very
lab space,
interested to see which one the community loves the most.
I'm
Or
gonna
I
love
mean,
them
all of them. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for joining us, Corey, and taking us into a deep dive of all really cool swamp things.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank
Of
you,
course.
Corey.
I'm just going to hop on out of here.
Bye,
So
Corey.
many puns. I like that though.
This is quite an awesome update. And I mean, I really see the name for the Wild update. You get a bit of everything in it.
Yes, and I love the contrast. Yeah, as you can see in this pretty concept art, it's really like that beautiful nature and the super terrifying deep dark. And I love that contrast between these 2 things.
It's absolutely amazing. Well, we're getting close to the end of the show. And as always, the time has flown by. And a lot has happened during this show. So let's look back at some of the biggest announcements, and then we will reveal the winning mob.
They're saying reveal, it's not like public info, right? Okay, so first of all, Wild Update's a fun concept. We did see a surprising number of features, and I love that they showed off, again, they're going for that whole fan service thing, which is great. Again, actually bringing in the first mob for the first time, it's wonderful. It's, you gotta give him that. The Warden being delayed, another update. Effectively, the Wild update is Caves and Cliffs Part 3 as well, right? Very interesting. Coming 2022, that's the official date. But new biome is cool. new wood type, also cool. I feel like the wild update, like there's so much more when we don't know about it. But that's interesting. That means they've got more ideas in their head. This was definitely a less feature-rich reveal than last year, but that's fine, I guess. We got to see the Deep Dark again. There's something coming next year again. But again, I think the Deep Dark is so much cooler now, so for what it's worth. For what it is worth. Thank you very much, by the way. I missed a ton of tips and I want to go through them. Thank you, Is a Loser, for the $10 saying to vote Ally. I chant Evictus, let's go Gollum.
Now
Sim,
it's time
thank you
to
for
see
the $5
what
tip.
mob
Thank
you
Dalu,
chose
Dante,
to add
Mark,
to the game.
Danielle,
Hey,
Jess
Jens,
Slimmer,
do you
and
have the
Hates the
results?
Pyro.
Yes, I have them right here.
Thank
in
you
my
very
chest.
much.
Wow.
Very exciting.
You really came in style.
It's a boat chest. See, that's fun.
Thank you so much. That looked really comfortable. Mhm. Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner.
Who do you think it will be? It
And
could be anyone.
The winner is
Oh no.
the LA. Wow.
Boo.
Yes, I'm super happy about that.
Boo.
It's a lovely, lovely mob.
Boo.
That is
Naya.
so exciting. So Agnes,
I'm
when
glad
can
the
everyone
community's
expect the
favorite
LA?
got it.
So the LA will be included in the Wild update, and it's gonna be released next year.
Next year, the Wild update with the LA. I can't wait. Thank you all so much for joining us. Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without all of you from all of us at Mojang Studios. Thank you so much. Bye.
Look, it's like I'm really there. It's like they're waving to me and I'm waving back. But also I'm flying away because I'm tied to some balloons. So yeah, there is usually a little post stream of some form. Like they've done panels with the post stream before. We don't know for sure. Again, this year was a pretty light Minecon Live. You know, but that's better. I mean, if they added another 30 minutes of padding, would that be better? Some would say no. And those people would be correct. Thank you for watching Minecraft Live. Video on demand will be available shortly. Oh, they're not going to do a post-show this year. So, yeah, to recap, 1.19 announcement, the LA won the mob vote, and the swamp vote from 3 years ago, is finally coming as part of the Wild update. In case you're curious, I am going to make a short recap with my thoughts on those things, because my initial thought is like, yeah, that's cool. Obviously want to dive into that some more. But what I do want to say while we are here, because we are here, fun fact, is that today is actually, as well as being Minecon Live, it is the 9-year anniversary of my Let's Play Wild. So we're going to use this as an opportunity also, on top of those things, to share with you all a world tour. It's something that Harrison has just finished putting together. And so yeah, I'm going to work now on a quick... There's a lot of stuff. This is a big weekend for Minecraft stuff. All week I've been learning to drive, like I mentioned, but this weekend it's all about the Minecraft. We got to talk about all the things so far, but the big news: happy anniversary, Toycat. Thank you, Jay Wisp. I'm excited for my anniversary. Thank you so much for coming along to today's live stream. It was a lot of fun. Thank you very much, Hyperion and Chris Buck and FunCat1, Viral Smith, Sarah Marie, Mark. You know, I love all the happy anniversaries. You know, everyone should say happy anniversary to me on my Let's Play anniversary. I agree, this is a great idea. I enjoyed this Minecraft Live. I feel like, again, we've got a lot more to see of 1.19 though. I feel like, again, we didn't really, we know it's the Wild update and we know they're updating a specific biome, but we don't know where out, and we know that they're, you know, it's Caves and Cliffs Part 3. We don't know where else they're going with it, which is, you could argue it's a good thing, right? Because like, ooh, it could be anything. Spooky. I don't know why it could be anything spooky as I'm saying this. But anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, like, favorite, and subscribe. As always, oh god, why am I all the way down here? As always, I'm gonna stand a little bit. As always, if you want to see more of these things, subscribe and notifications turned on. Next year will be, next year, get this. We're not only gonna have a Minecraft Live, we're gonna have a Minecon physical convention of some form. Coverage of both those things will be happening right here on the channel. But for now, all the 1.18 pre-releasing, real releasing, newest news, because there are other features, no doubt. It's happening in the next 1 to 2 months. I'm excited. And if you want to watch my 9-year anniversary video, that'll be coming out real soon. Thank you, and I'll see you in that video, which will be out ASAP. Like, go pretend it's out now, okay? Goodbye. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.